はい、皆さんこんばんは。早っ。
皆さんこんばんは。
早ない大好き。
何時からだっけ？
マンゴリカシちゃん、こんばんは。よかったら、
い
チャンネル登録お願いします。
ああ、してねえや。
大好き。
なんてねえ。もう二人見てるじゃん。すごい。
俺と栄光ちゃんしよ
悲しくなったよね、今一瞬。俺と上子ちゃんで最悪なパターン。
おう、
マイナス6ポイント。
イギリステーキ。これあれだろ。イギリステーキって、VAK スフィンのサブアカやろ。
悲しいね、俺だってマジで。やばいよね。普通に。チャンピオンだからみんな気合い入れてよ。
あ、チャンピオンリーグこれ。
うん。
嘘だろ。
本当だよ。
それマジ？
マイナス6ポイントされた。
あ、チャンピオンリーグだから早いのかな。ハッピーハムレッツ言ってるわ。
ほらいないか。チャンピオンだとここにおるやつやっぱいないのか、そんなに。言うて。だってめっちゃモチベ高いんだけど、今マジやばいんだけど。どうしてくれるの？
もうモチベゼロどころか。
もう、ないかってことだ。いや、マジで、ちゃっかり5等分の判断にも読めだしね、マジ最高。
いやー、エロゲやりてえのに。
それはわからん、マジで。でも、エロゲーってどういうものか俺そもそもまずわからない。
18歳以上。
なんか、面白いとかじゃないんですよね、どっちか
まあでもなんか、当時重視してるやつとかもある。アニメ化してるやつもあるし。
アニメ化したのにエロゲーで草。
なんかアニメ用にマイク。
ちなみに5等分の花が最高すぎて草なんだよ。今ちょっとやっと告白したからね。
俺の嫁が
あ、そうそう、母さんの嫁がやっと告白したからマジで。なんつったんだけど、なんとか、それとあと、好きみたいな。
さすがにもう、あれはちょっとね、何十秒。
意味がわからん、マジで。そんなんで言ったらもう、飢えるだろ。でも可愛かったね、シーンは。いや、まあそういうキャラクターじゃないからこそ。
俺はあのシーンが出る前から、まあ、シーン
俺別にどうでもいいんだけどさ。
別に、
どうなろうと。あの子が。
ショットガンくれ
白鷹あるっすよ。
遠いんじゃや。
いや、まあやっぱみんながね、あれなんだよね。結局はなんか幸せになってほしいよね、やっぱ。いや、やっぱ一かでしょ。 やっぱ一かだ、ちょっとやっぱ思った
まあ。いいんじゃない？一かでも別に。いいんじゃない？
いやー、ちょっと配信でこれ言うのちょっと恥ずかしいわ。誰も見てないからいいけど。
おい
恥ずかしいな。レベルが低いよ。まあそういうことだよね。恥ずかしいって思っちゃうってことだよね。一かをしてるってことは。
いや、そうじゃない。普通にみんな見てるかもしんないじゃん。違うじゃん、違うじゃん。
言っていい？
だって
誰も見てね
一かをしてることが恥ずかしいとかじゃなくて、今日はいいもん。部活で言ったもん、別に。マジで今ハマっててやべえって。
まあ
アンチクソトイレ。
別に友達とかに言えるには、それは普通だから。
やっぱり、見る
英語ちゃん
の人に言える。
こっちで一回飛ぼうぜ。
あれです、俺、ボードを持ってるっすよ。
あ、オッケー、じゃあ行っていいよ。
今、やべえ、癖でなんかずっとスティック押してたわ、カンコンって。
パラッパッパーン。うわ、ミニポ出る。ジブラルタル捨てよ
いや、でもやっぱ一か様だわ、もう本当に。いや、やっぱね、やっぱ林間学校だろ、泣いたね、シーンがたまんないよね。
まあ、何を
まあまあまあまあ、人それぞれだよな、
ボイーン。
正直誰が一番いいとか一概には言えないもん、俺。でもやっぱり、
いや、俺は、栄光ちゃんが好きかな。
何の話してんの、まず。
今すぐ。
待て待て待て。
は
は
エイムエグ。やば。ジップライン登ってたらもう旬時計なんだけど。
やばいやばい、瞬時瞬時瞬時瞬時瞬時瞬時瞬時瞬時瞬時瞬時やばいやばいやばいやばい。あ
世界違う、世界違う、マジで。やば。
世界違った。瞬時だったこれ。青に行ったよもんだって。やばい、世界違ったガチで。
ME とかの次元超えてもう全部当たったんだけど、もはや。
えぐ、調子乗りすぎだわ。頼みました。
一番やる気のない人が残っちゃって。
いやもう全然当たらんかな思いながら言ったらやっぱ当たっちゃったね。
やば。いやでもあれはちょっと M 良すぎるよ、逆にもうキモいよ。
そのクソみたいなショットがいらんのんじゃない？
いや、だってさ、一応ショットガンだもん。
てかタワー漁られてな。
お前らマジで。
いや普通に
戦ってみればわかる、マジで。
やべえマジレベチ。
いや、俺キャンプやったことあるから。
いやもうちゃんとガチで行くべきだって栄光ちゃん。
俺ガチとかじゃなくて、なんか見せるタイミングすらなかったもん、あんな。ガチとかを。
いや俺は調子乗った正直。当たらんやろうと思って行ったらクソ当てられた。ビビっ
いや
た。、
俺もね、ジップラインで当たんねえと思ってたから、普通に。残り数メートルだったし。本当に。ほんとあと1秒耐えれればもう大丈夫だったぐらいの距離だったのに、なんか全部当てられた。ジップラインは、なんか私にとったらもう、ただ体を見せてるだけですみたいな感じで来て。 隙だらけですってこっちに。
こんばんは。ゆっくりしてってください。今日、25時半って1時半からか。1時半からワールドカップだって。
はい。よし。ちょっと一瞬の瞬時のせいでさ、モチベがさ、100あったのにさ、マジ今20ぐらいしかなくなったんだけど。
エグちゃん。サラダブルフォーさんが来てるよ。
誰
サラッチ。
ああ、もう、超キューティーフラフワガール。
いや、やらかしたな
エスコってやればいいじゃないですかな。
クソ近っ。
お前、
やべえわって発揮
お前配信してるからやめろ、お前。お前、
嫌でー
お前の画面焼きやめろ。やめろやめろ。6人見てるから。ああ、もう2人減った視聴数。ああ。死ね。死ねし。
超ポンコツガールだって。まあ、ポンコツねえ。
やばー、このアンチで47にちゃんと残るんだね。
すごいね。
来た。
見つかった。
見つかったようだ。探している。あら、やばいやばい、近い近い。ああ、探している。ああ。回るな、回るな。来た。絶対開ける。アンチいけて、こいつら。いや、アンチいけて。いた。いや、まだいる。さすがにやばない？
超変態プレイヤーだよ、これは。
上いるよ、多分。うわっ。いや、お前、アンチ入れて。えぐいて。
エイム良すぎでしょ。
そんなエイム良い、普通。
いや、なんかもうチート疑うレベルだよね、これって。
うん。
さすがにこの名前でコメントはできなくなったわ、サダさん来たから。
別にいいやろ。
いや、あかんよ、この名前は。マジで。
ちなみにどういう名前なん？
ちなみにとかないんだけど、マジで。
ちなみにどういう名前なん？
ちなみに、これ言っちゃう？ちなみに。
いや、もうアンチ来るよ。イーブゲットーン。 うずうずしてるよ。
マジ名前とかこれ言えないだろ、マジでこれ。朝湧いとるもん。
おお、ジブラルタル。
キモすぎー。
あっち頼む、あっち、あっち、あ、マンコ。あ、ピー。ピー入ったよ、ピー。
手遅れだよ。おけいせんけいせん。コード数。
エイクーです。マングリ返し。はい、ピー。ピーピーピー、マングリピー。
この名前はあかん。
マングリ返した、ピー。
まあ、ちゃんがついてることによって、ちょっとカバーされてる。いや。
マングリ、ピーピーピー。
しょうもねえってマジで。
超プロ。
やばいやばい。
どういう意味じゃって。調べてみろ。マングリ返しを。
やっぱ、ピュアなのかね、この子って。
いや、ピアなふりしてる、こいつは。
あ、そういう、
うん。
そういう知女か。
うん、そういう地上。
ダメだ、これ。調べてるかな、今じゃ。
ちなみに、
調べて、ウルラさん、
調べてこんでいいわい。
この絵文字がちょっといちいち可愛いよね。
でも絵文字みたいな喋り方するよね。
ああ、なんかわかるかもしれない。
いや、俺もね、絵文字クソ使うやん。じゃけん、喋り方どんなんなんやろな、みたいな感じで思ってたら、クソ絵文字みたいな喋り方するよね。
あ、そうだっけみたいな。
うん。ガチだったよね。
でもなんかふわふわすぎても。
順位獲得していこ
ちょっと、でこの範囲で30人っていう時点で、ちょっとレベチなんだよね。
褒めてるのかしら。
でもカンタさんもね、調子良くなってきたと思うか
う。結構だいぶガチでやってるよ、こいつ。
ら。だって声ないもん。
黙っとこう、俺ら。
褒めてるのかしらだっ
編集
て。
がちょっと無理んだよ。
編集ぐだってるね、今ね。
いやーでも大丈夫っしょ、編集くらい。
編集しなきゃいいんよ。いけ、撃て撃て撃て撃て撃て。
邪魔やって。
グライダー多分あんまり高い位置でやらない方がいいかもしれない。ぶち抜かれるね。
褒めてるのよ、多分は。
あ、これいける。
うわー、でも早いね、反応が。
いや、あいつらの上で。ナイスやれるやれるナイスナイスナイスナイスナイスフー。
さすが
視野ないよ、あんまり。撃たれてるよ。
なぜ？
あいつの視野取り行こう。来た。下にいるわ。よく来てる。
うわ、厳しい。
逃げよう逃げよう逃げよう。アンチギリ入ってない。
残り3枚。残り2枚。
入ってない入ってない。わおどんまい。
いや
主オンライン。しょうもな。
ー、チャンピオン一瞬で終わったら、俺のせいなんだけどね。
でもこれ多分、チャンピオンのままだと思うよ、確か。一回言ったら、違うっけ
そうだよ。
よね。
先般かもしました。いや、この名前ちょっと NG すぎて草。あ、ほんと、チャンピオン行ったらもうチャンピオンのままだ。ありがとう。ちょっとマジで死にたくないな。
死なないようにしよ
あとは、いっくんさんが来るか来ないかって感じ。
う。絶対来ないだろ。
いや、マジ、あの人なんなんかな、気まぐれすぎて
あいつマジ頭湧いとるよ、ほんまに。
もうワイトルどころかもう、沸騰しとるわよ。プー。いい。もうちょっと若干寒いな。
なんか調べたけど、よくなさそうだったから、すぐ消したマイナス。
クソ笑った。それ P 入るよ、P。えいこちゃん見た
はい、
見た
何よ。
サラちゃんがね、なんか調べたけどよくなさそうだったからすぐ消したーって。
すぐ消そう。じっくり眺めるものよ、それは。
くさ。
もうやましいことじゃあるまいしね。しかもどんな声か忘れちゃった。
あ、
待ってやばい
マイナス5だ。忘れ置き。
俺でも、俺マイナス6なんだけど。
栄光ちゃんだけマイナス6なんだね。そういうことやね。
理不尽すぎるだろ、マジで。
確かに。
みんなは、じゃあこれ本当は実際コンテンダーリーグってこと？
いや、そこはどうなの違うよね。
うわ、じゃあ、ミンさん一石二鳥みたいな感じじゃなかった。チャンピオンできるし、マイナス5でするし。
でもモチベ的には俺コンテンダーリーグだからなんかあんまり上がんないけどね、モチベが。
これチャンピオンだよ。
チャン
い
ピオン
や、
だよ。
違う、俺の中ではね。
もう、サラさん。
あ、コンバット来たら勝てるわ。
おう、変わる。
うわ、またハンドキャノンだ。ハンドキャノンほどね、当たんない武器はない。あ、終わった、セミスナーだわ。うん、終わったね、こ
俺セミスナセミスナじゃねえや。ボルトアクション元。
れ。誰か緑 AR ある。
持ってきてや。
あ、オッケーオッケ
あ、出たわ。うわー、チャグ出たー。
持ってかなくていいってこと？
なんだろう、チャグ。
いやー、チャンピオンはレビチだったわ、犬が。ほんとだ。なんか調べたけど。ほんと。なんか調べたけど、よくなさそうだったから。ピュアな、でも、大人でも知らないことってあるんだね。
うん。何を知らない？
マングリ返し。
あ
ピー。
知らない人いるんだね、大人の人。俺はそこにびっくりしちゃって。
もうチャグ取り込んのったら飲むで、俺。
ー、ダメ、置いといて。
なんか意外と知らないんだ。いいよ、飲んでください。全然飲んで。俺すぐ死んじゃうんで。
俺、スタッシュだから、いいよ。あれ使うわ。
風太郎くん
だろうじゃねえよ。
風太郎くん。やっぱ、風太郎惚れるわ。
ニノ。
うわ、嫁がいるだけあるな。
ニノ。
俺また嫁とは言えないからな、一からのこと。
嫁だから。
嫁って言え
の
る。
嫁はまあ、ニノで、3次元は、エリカなんで。
もう、なれそめはそんな感じ。なんて呼んでるんですか、ちなみに。
いや、もうエリカです。
いいっす、男らしくて。
うん。客席から、エリカー
どういうわけじゃん。
よいしょー。痛いよ
エゴちゃん、チャグ飲んで。
うん。ちょっと待ってください。
俺、スプラッシュ。
俺コンプゲットしてから。ちょっと待ってやー。
あ、待って、落ち着けって、お前。
お腹つきすぎてお腹100回ぐらいになったんだけど。
それは絶対嘘だから。
やだ。
はい、チャグ取りか、お前。
うん。出なかったくしゃみが。カンタさん、あれ、いりますデカポ。デカポいります？
当たり前の前だじゃん。
なんかスプラッシュあるとかし
届けくそー。やば。
マジで。おい、ショットはね。
なあ。
ちょっと、
さっきこの辺で死んだからな、マジで。エグすぎるあれ。
上いるわ。
うん。
マジ撃ってこないでほしいんだけど、頼むから。お願い、俺のどうか許してくれ。やっと群馬にも台風が来ました。でも台風ってなんか楽しいっすよね。
やば。
ワクワクしない。
こうやってみんな
でも俺明日オフだからね、関係ないんだよね。
アンチどうしよう、これ。ごめん、明日待っていくよ。
いい。
あ、ポくれ、ポ。
ジブラルタル、やば。いるわ。
いやー、アンチャイ。
アンチャイラー、アンチャイラー。
お腹鳴るな。
一発撃ちたい気持ちもあるんだよな。綱持ってるし。
やば、ジブラルタル。
お、ジブラルタルだ。あ、これ、撃てる、マジで。抜けるよ、これ、マジで。ここにレストの白。
当たらん。
アンチク
あ、一人、あれ、シールドあったわ。二重カットした。
あー、死んだ。角入った。もう一人。
お前ら早くアンチ来いよ。
行ってるから。
待てやー。俺、スラープジュースあるから大丈夫。5等分の花嫁を見てる視聴者さんがいたらマジで協力してほしい。どのキャラクターが一番いいのか。
いた、家んとこにいるわ。
カンナさん、食らってもスラープあるんで、ガンガンいっちゃっていいっすよ。抜かれそうだから、静かに手伝集めてるわ。
どこにいる？エゴちゃん来たよ。
家らへんに。あ、これ俺。
いや。N。
N？
イージー。
おー、誰だ？
カムイ。
おい。あれ誰だっけ？なんか実際の夏休み中のなんだろう。
ロット
だったっけ？あ、戦ってるっぽいな、ワンちゃん。どうだろうね、いいね。正直資材があんまりないのが現状だな。石と鉄がない。
アンチ行こうや。
イージーイージー。俺もこの歌ちゃん買おうかな。買うんだけど。
レターシャープ CR
そこ行くっすか？
ん？いや、ちょっと。
じゃあ俺も朝ら。雨すごいな。雨すごいな。上かぶりした。青ポンもらっていいっすか？
いいよ。
ここだった。
右側で出られた。
お、グライダー来た、ナイス。あー、晴れた、マジで。 なんか人数少なくないチャンピオン。今回少なくない？
今回ちょっと少ないね。元が少なかったもん。
ほんとチャンピオン。そうなんですか。ほんとチャンピオンこれ。マイナス6されたから多分チャンピオンなんだろうけど。
あー、届いた。はい、神アンチ。ここ、
減った。
そこは段低い。
いいね。
そこは低い。高いとこない。あそこ一番高いんか。入るそれ。ボールあるやん。
行きたい。強い落とし。はい、完璧。
英語ちゃん伸ばしてこい。伸ばしてこい。
来たらちょっとぐらい。いや、乗るわ、これ。めっちゃ持ってくるわ。
ベルスかかってほしいですね。
ベルスかかってほしいね。
はい。体力なんて関係ねえんだよ。勝ちゃいいんだから。あ、落ちちゃう。あ、もう一個それ乗ればいいか。
もう一個あったん？
うん。
おるよ。いい側。おいおいおいおい。
壊されちゃったみたいに。まあ、いっか。
来た。せ。
入れた一枚。
車うるさいね、めっちゃうまいんだけど。
誰。
いや、コンバットの夢エグすぎマジで。
ボーラー壊されてるめっちゃ。下にいる英子ちゃん。N 側。
ジャンパー積んだみたいだよ。
え？
逃げた。
いや、シダ一気なくなったんだけど。
ね、普通に体力一気になくなった俺。
丘のさ、このギリギリにつけない？いくよ、アンチ。
でもチャンピオンだよ。いけるこれ。
いける。いや、俺は。
いや、無理だな。
ここでいいよ、ここで。
うん。 しゃー。資材がちょっとないね。もう作ったよ。21だった。
飛んできたね、横。
21だった。あんないいやつ。違ってるね、あいつ。あいついける。
あ、いたいたいた、ここ。枚数少ない、ここ。
どこ？オッケー、いっちゃえ、いっちゃえ、いっちゃえ、いっちゃえ。やば。やばいやばいやばいやばい。
やば。グレネード
えげつなー。それは無理だわ。こいつ持ちすぎだろ。
IQ 高いってこれもだな。
いや IQ 高くないよ別に。これはただ投げたら当たっただけだもん。
だって頭良くないですか？自分の味方じゃないのさ、いてさ、3人使ってる。その中でグレードも出てくるんですよ。
いやハータツでも
うまいねー。ちょっとパン食べる。これダメだ、チャンピオン入った瞬間、ポイントほぼ稼げねえわ。
トリオはそうやろ。
あ、これ、
無理
ワールドカップ見るわ。
俺見てるよ。
あ、ほんとだ。俺も見る。
ワールドカップ配信しようか。
ビデオストリームをロード中とかでなんかピラ出てきたんだけど。だる。え、これどうすればいいの？ずっと、あ。俺でも見てよ。
間違えた。
え、日本人いるっすよね。
オリオベルスカ。
誰だ知らない。
フォートナイトがもういいから。グリーンはいい。
all kinds of chaos in NAEs when playing in the trios tournament, and now we're going to get a chance to talk to the aggressive Oceania duo down on the floor. Jordan, what do you have for us?
I've got Barbary and Volks here, two of the most astonishing talents out of Oceania.
なんかおもろ。
Coming all the way over from not only Australia but New Zealand.
英語ちゃん何で見てる？フォートナイトから見てる？
うん。
But the rest of the world, we've seen that there are different play styles from kind of everywhere. We all know this, but going into this, how do you prepare? How does one prepare up against these play styles?
I just eat a fruit salad, just have a shower, get some water, have a fruit salad, and then just try to get hyped.
Love it, regardless of the region. That's great. Fruit salad, you can take care of NA East. And
髪型俺よりひどいなこいつ。
the most astonishing thing here is this record, this elim record of 102 that you guys have, single most elims in 1 week. I don't think anybody would expect for either of you guys to be super W key today because of what you're up against. But what is your strategy going into this?
Just play slow and just hopefully make it to end game and just get high. That's basically it.
いかにもゲーム好きそうな顔してるもんな。
We can't wait.
この二人。
Disappointed that routine of 2 fruit salads in the morning isn't going to give them the confidence to continue what we know and love about them, the W key mentality.
I honestly thought he was just going to turn and look at Jordan and be like, WK, holding forward the whole time, but they know when to play intelligently.
このさ、左にいるやつさ、いつもいるよね。
Our next group again is qualifiers from NA
なんか
East and NA West.
日本で言うとタモリみたいな感じで位置でしょ。これ
Sean and Aiden and Roach,
え
DW and Blue Team now.
紹介いるじゃん。
Shout out to Eclipse
いる
in
の
particular.
エイデン、なんかエイデンガキやな。
Personally, we had to do some tests, and they had a phenomenal qualifying week.
エイデン超デブいやつ。
うん、エイデン。
Highest placements in the week they played. They popped off at TwitchCon, came out of nowhere when people were like, who are you guys qualifying through in the first run, going to look to make a run at it here today?
And then what more can you
う
say
ん、だから
about
うまるぞ、
Sharky?
うまる
This
ぞ。
is a duo that we've seen time and time again, a favorite out of NA West that week. Then they came out of, they clutched up and did amazing things. Both of them
え、
took
本
part
当だ、エイデン
of
ガ
our
キ見
tournament
て。
And then Rowan, DW, and
Chimaru.
Blue Team, one of my personal favorite duos, they came together after week 4 saying, hey, we need to do something different. Rowan came onto the scene during the Winter Royale, qualified through the
ディオなんだ。
format, and looks to punish people's mistakes at all points of the game. You talk about hyper-aggressive players early, you can't stop him from going, but the one person who does is Blue Team, known for his calm decision-making, kind of turning off all emotions and just making the right decisions. They have a fantastic pair and chemistry, and I mean, I'm
誰か翻訳してくれ。
leading into the competition.
なんでグループ作った？
It's going to be just
ああ、
absolutely
本当
amazing.
に大事な話。だるこいつマジで。
Fantastic. We've got Blue Tea and Rote DW here.
無理だわ、パム。
Beyond.
あ、パパパパ、すごい、すごい。俺、あ、じゃあ俺も、ノリと勢いで翻訳していくわ。
Consistently in the top 15 over the last year from the Winter Royale qualifiers, the Secret Skirmish, and
無理で
top
す。
5 in the Share Club event. How are the
ちょっと俺の友達に似てるんだけど、右の。
一応ワールドカップ見てるけど。
I'm just gonna give this guy a bunch of call outs.
じゃあ本当にどれくらい真剣な話？
My name is 私の名前はムンムンです。
ああ、終わった。じゃあいいよ、始めて。
うわ、トルコの小屋だ。
まず何に関することかちょっと聞かしてよ。メンタル作りたいから。
カンタマイクオフにした方がいいで。
うるさい。
いや、うるさくないけど、声乗るから、カンタ次第って感じ。
Red Rush and Snappy, and then Yu Wang and KBB. This is a bunch of guys out of Europe, and then the Chinese qualifiers coming out of the Tencent back. And I mean, some of these guys are incredibly good. Ivan and Derox with that ridiculous 41 elimination victory royale during the semifinals, and then they carried over the performance into the Sunday.
Yeah, one of the only times we saw actually consistency from the semifinals carry over into the finals. But another team that actually started breaking through the finals led them to qualify as Oslo and Matt Sniper. And I think something very interesting about this group, or this duo is particularly, they're going to be
すげえゲーマーみたいなのいるじゃん、右のやつ、一番右下の。左のやつ。ユー、ワング。
てか若いの多いな、今回。
All of those shots will be looking to make them pay. Now, Forziar and Nord also another very aggressive pair, but kind of just like to chill out at times. They like find themselves on the edge, take the rifles. If they know they have an advantage, they go. We've seen them as well in the Winter Royale.
Yeah. And then on the bottom right there, Yu Wang and KBB, they came out of the Tencent track, which was a competition that was hosted out in China. And so I think a lot of people did see those games. And don't really know what these two are all about. Let's continue and find out more about them.
じゃあさっきのやつ手伝う。
I am very... あ、早い。翻訳できん。モングラールチーム。モングラールボコボコにしたいって。
違うよ、将来モングラルと戦いたいみたいな。一緒にやりたいみたいな。
はあ、モングラールとボコボコにしたいってことだよ。
ちょっと待って。いいよ。
私には優勝が必要だ。
It feels like a dream. 夢がある。でも勉強が忙しい。頑張るぞ
やば。でも頑張る。中谷翔の声、久しぶりに聞いたわ。
in the final week, the last chance to be there. It's Slacks and Keys, Calculator and Macwood.
でもまあ、言い始めたのがあいつだから、あいつがいいんじゃないっていうのが俺はあるけど、
And then Vinny
生きてんなこのアフロ。
so many of these guys we can talk about.
キノコ見てるじゃん。
I want to focus on King and Zone coming out of Argentina.
知らねえな、でも。
Ridiculously aggressive, know how to go 100%, and I think people will be
アリケンおるじゃん。
able to execute on a level where if they get rolling, it's going to
右
アリケンって
右上の右上から2番目。
どこがアリケンリトルで草。
アリケンアリケンジュニア。
なんかほっぺの感じがアリケンなんだけど。
アリケンじゃないちょっと。
もう超デブじゃんアリケンとかマジで。あの唐揚げはもうやべえぜ。これなんか選手紹介ちょっとだるいんだけど。
いや、これ日本語欲しいよね。
うん、全然わかんない。
うん。まあ盛り上げようや、英子ちゃん俺らが。
まあもちろん。
まだ3人しか見てないけど。
これ以上増えることもないし。
英子ちゃんもつぶやいて。
何を？
ムンムンのチャンネル、これ見てっつって。みんなで世界大会見ようぜっつって。
ああ、でもトッキーをぶち起こすってのもある。
あ、トッキー呼ぼうや。
トッキーをぶち起こすってのはある。
うん、トッキー配信。
なんか、選出っていうか、そういうのってリーダーシップ。
いや、なんか、桐生義秀に似てんだけど、こいつ。
正直それになぞっちゃう。
あ、似とる。こいつは足クソ速いで、こいつ。足クソ速いで。桐生義秀似とるからクソ足速いで。例えば、フォートナイトも走るスピードバカ速いよ。
いやずるいな、チートやんじゃん。
俺聞き取れんけんさ、せめて字幕欲しい。
うん。字幕ないとね、ちょっと話になるな。
誰がサニブラウン派や。サニブラウンはな、あいつ日本人じゃないから。だからそれを。
サラさんまだ見てたんだ、ちゃっかり。
俺のこと好きだから。しょうがね
いや、でもまだ俺そういう。
いや、もう付き合ってんじゃないですか、正直。
バカ付き合ってね。
ベールいた。
あれだ、これ、エイムヒーロー
士気が上がるっつったら
違った。
老女みたいなやつ。ベールじゃん、老女。真ん中のやつ。
あ、待って、アリケンまたおる。右上、右上。アリケンおるって。てか、韓国の多分これ TPO の選手だと思うけど、もう双子やん。
リングとパズ。
双子やん。
リングは草。ありきたりの名前だな。
あ、そろそろアジア来るよ、多分。スカベル来るよ、スカベル。
EU、本当だ、EU だって。アジアだって。オセアニアだって書いてある。OC。だって。サニー・ブラウンだって。
すげえ、ツイッターのさ、トレンド4位に CR ウィン入ってる。
すごい。
みんながツイートしてるもん。
ね、もうフォートナイトってすごいね、やっぱり。
すごいすごい。俺も本赤で CR ウィンってつぶやこう。
ミング、あ、来たよ。
双子来た。
はい、
私はアジアに住んでいます。私とパズは双子です。
With very very in the clearly please.
あ、ロットおはよう。一緒に見ようぜ。照れるだ、照れるな。俺ってかっこいい？どうだい？色気出てるかい？ Me too、私も色気出てるよ。
やかましい双子だわ。
ナンバーワン。俺たちナンバーワン。ナンバーワンイケメン。
今のスクショしたかったマジで。
サラちゃんアップきついて言うなって。
Imagine what is going through their heads versus taking the top spot in a week where there wasn't a qualification spot, and then having one of the most consistently best placements, then being chosen as an alternate, and finding out you're going to be competing, having a chance to represent Asia and South Korea.
メガ進化に必要なあれみたいになってる。
モングラール見てねえわまだ。モングラール見てねえよねまだね。もしかしてたかもしれない。
もう初めに出ちゃったかもしれないね。有名だし。
多分次ぐらいにベルスカ来ると思うよ。もういい、お前の話は聞きかけたから早く選紹介しろマジで。もう歯出とんだってこの左の。あ、モングラール。
なんか大きくなった？
モングラールでかくね？
なんかモングラール太った？
モングラールで太ったお前。私はモングラールです。ちょっと太りました。体重80キロいてます。モングラールの弟やなこれ隣。
何これめっちゃ陰キャのグラールやん。いや何気色悪い顔しやがって。
duos in the world are on the stage competing for their share of $15 million ball, and I mean 6 games away from winning $3 million in the top.
しょうもな。いつかワールドカップ何時間ある？
バカ長えよワールドカップ。
途中で寝ちゃうけどいい？
いや頑張って配信しないと。
いやもうきつい。
The pre-show is over. Enough from us up here. We'll be breaking down gameplay later. We're gonna toss it on inside to kick the show off. You guys have a good one.
さあ次の紹介行きましょう。T ポーズです。8、7、6、5、4、3、あれ、1、おー。
無感情 X。
おい、やめろて。
何どうした無感情 X だよ。めっちゃ手早っ。ムーさんのあれじゃん、鳥のスキンいるじゃん。
あ、俺よ、あれ俺よ。
頑張ってんね。なんかキュッとしてるよ。
DJ 頑張れ。DJ ブンブンもっとこすれ。DJ ブンブンもっとこすれ。
ダウンして草。
ダンスもう。おお。とりあえずはこのメンバーで予選やるんかな。ベルズカ紹介されたんかなも
う。ジョンウィックだ。お、決めてるよ。
ハゲとんだってちょっと
ハゲてるよね。おお。 これ優勝したらなんだっていう。
これね、バリ高え、お金。
なんかさ、
40億円。
前のワールドカップやってなかった。何でもできちゃう。
あれ
リーチマイケルじゃん。
セルヒモ・ラモス。
ちょっとふくよかだな。
もうちょっと俺解説できんわ俺。
もう寝ようかな普通に。
おい、一人で解説はきついて俺、だるまじゃないんだけん。
いやーでもうわ
めっちゃ眠そうじゃん。
だってあれでも一応試合だったもん。でもサッカーの試合並みでさ。かっこいいなこの映像。
かっこいい。
試合お疲れ様です。
ニグちゃん試合お疲れだって、サラちゃんが。
あらあら、それはどう思う。もう試合お疲れどころかもうあれだよ、なんていうのがいいんだっけ、先輩とかのね試合に出ることになったから明日休みだった。大活躍ってわけよ。2点決めた。おっ
We're looking like they can contend for the top of the mountain. Thank you, GB. You are a handsome man. Now I'm going to be super honest and
very
forward right now when I
ちょっとエイデンちょっと太ったってお前。
in this stadium right now that are competing
いや
together.
エイデン太り続けてるよこの絶対。一回痩せたよねエイデン。
エイデンちょっと太りすぎよお前。もうちょっと痩せろって、お菓子ばっか少なってお前。エイデンマジタワーしか降りないからなこいつ。
でもこいつマジうまいからな。こいつパッドでしたっけ確か。
パッドよ。
Yeah, our synergy is great. Like you said, he's one of the best mechanical players. His tunnels are insane. Like,
誰か翻訳してや。
And just me being an
こんなに気持ち悪いのにね。
誰が気持ち悪いよ。
エイデン。
もっとおしゃれな格好をしてこいや。
全然おしゃれできないねエイデン。
お前少年かよお前。何歳やエイデン。
Fantastic. Well, we're all so excited to see you guys. GB, what do you have for us?
セカンド俺でも恥ずかしくて切れねえよ。
エイデン可愛いでも。いやお前の話もう聞き飽きたって。ゴー。
準備はいいか。今ここニューヨークで開催されるフォートナイトワールドカップ。
すげえな。クソ盛り上がっとるやん。さて
誰が優勝するのか早速見ていきましょう。皆さん
忍者忍者忍者忍者。忍者と緊張しとるって。
I am so excited for today's action. Ninja, the emotion here is insane.
You have no idea, man. These guys have been playing for months, practicing, doing nothing but thinking, eating, sleeping, breathing Fortnite.
That's it, and it's all led to this. I know the nerves absolutely at an all-time.
I'm nervous right now.
I'm just casting. I'm not even playing. Meanwhile, they're paying for $15 million.
もう何言ったんか分からんて。だるま。
Let's take a look at the format. Catch everyone up to speed. I know a lot of new eyes will be on Fortnite competitive today. And Ninja, here's the format for points. So, this is duos. If you place in the top 15 duos in this game,
Victory rate 10 ポイントか。
top 10, they earn 5 points. Top 5, they earn 7 points. And finally, the Victory Royale, they earn 10 points. Now, those
なんでだるまのワールドカップは 1.8 万人見とって俺の配信は3人しか見てない。
知名度の差。
Here's the prize money breakdown in Ninja. You've been involved in competitive gaming for a long, long time. Have you ever seen anything like this?
寝てもいい？
You're looking at first place 3 million.
ダメ。
Heck, I'd even settle for third.
Settle for 1 point.
No, we've been playing. We've both been competing for a long time, and I've been competing for almost 10 years. Prize pool's never even come close to this. This is life changing.
Yeah, absolutely mind-blowing numbers right there. Again, everyone who made it this
じゃあもうさ、あれテレビの前に布団敷いてもいい？それならいい。
いいよ。英子ちゃん、サラちゃん起きてだって。
なんでサラさんもそうなる？カップルでさ、高校生一緒にさないでくれる？
カップルじゃなくて草。
ねえねえ、これどうやってさ、あれ一緒に楽しんだこれ。
なんて時代や。これだるまみたいにこの喋れん俺。モングラール。モングラールはもう注目選手でございます。Will that remain the same today? These early game battles, these fights for the different points of interest will be so key. You go with a European duo. Yeah. I'm picking a European duo as well. Another young squad, Mr. Savage M and Benji Fishy. Dude, Mr. Savage M is cold-blooded. Every time I met him, I'm scared of him. They're absolutely insane, as you can see right here. Benji. We'll get those pictures fixed. Don't worry. But either way, these guys are two absolute tanks. And Ninja, I mean, you've watched all these guys. You're absolutely one of the best players in the world. But it's almost like these guys are in a class of their own.
They are, man. I mean, I've competed against some of these guys in some other online tournaments as well. And I mean, literally watching Benji just slay out an entire lobby by himself in squads is. It's like it's art, man. You know what these guys do? It's art. So enjoy it.
I know Mr. Savage in a public match got like 40+ eliminations.
お待たせ。
All by himself, solo squads. There are so many ways you can watch though this weekend. I'm just looking at my phone already. I'm seeing +1 of you guys tuned in in. As you guys know, so many ways to watch.
配信しながらワールドカップを布団にくるまりながら見る。
Also, a new Fortnite.com/watch feature that you can go take a look at. You'll see some different individual feeds there that will be a
これ目覚まし合わせとこう。11時。忍者可愛すぎやろ。あ、だるまと同じことを言えば俺も配信増えるかね。明日インターンで東京行くらしいよ、サラちゃんが。
This is literally what I've been waiting for. For like 3-4 months. The best of the best all in the same lobby.
インターンシップ。
In the qualifying matches on Sunday.
職場体験みたいなもんや。
Maybe like 4 or 5 of the teams who are actually here right now, but now this is going to be all of them in the same lobby. Every single battle is going to be the best players in the world playing against one another. I'm excited to watch the early game when they're landing in their spots. Excited to watch the mid game during the rotations. I'm going to be taking notes, and you guys should too.
Yeah. Also, things to bring up. We're going to be playing on siphon settings here, increasing serial favorites. Do you want to explain for everyone at home exactly how that all works?
I'd absolutely love to.
でも始まるってことやこれ。
あ、来た、シャル、あ。ベルちゃん。
And that's also going to give you 1 point as well. They also drop 50 mats of each wood, brick, and
このメガネがあれな。
これが多分ねベルやね。
Early game as you guys can stack up those materials.
Yep. And remember that is when you get a
本当に無サイズじゃん。
可愛いな。
人生のマシン。あ、アリケンだ。
アリケンやん。
アリケンだ、アリケン。
You know, Ninja, I was laughing with you earlier when the players were warming up earlier today because they got some warm-up games in. Obviously, for many of them, it's their first time in a major event.
あ、スカーレットらしい、今さっきのは。
安定のミスだね、やると。マシなのに腕入れぐらいで。
Some of these guys are going to walk away with $1 million+ this weekend. At 16, what would you expect? I don't even ask that.
A bunch of candy and energy drinks, man. I didn't really.
So basically the same as today.
Exactly. Nothing really would change. Nothing's changed.
始めようぜ。
It's so much fun, man. Again, people flowing on into the venue, looking at these duos, looking at these contested areas, right? Loot Lake has been a very hot topic. Yeah. You know, Aiden has been landing it for all qualifiers. You see, you know, Mongrel and Mitro. I've been hearing some notes about, you know, Tilted Towers and or Neo Tilted, as it's now called, of where they're going to go. In your opinion, right now you play 6 games. Yep. You know how detrimental it can be to your mental state if you have one.
スカーレット可愛いな。
Spawn and get taken out.
Yeah.
What is your game
あ
plan?
れ可愛いっていう部類に入る。
うん、あれ可愛いで。
Shy away. What do you do?
They've been practicing. They know that they're going to be contested.
も
They
ちろん
know
俺
that,
も
and
可
they're
愛い
not,
よ
you know,
な。
if they're intelligent players, they're going to play exactly how they've been practicing the last 10
あれ
World
これ
Cup
は
qualifiers. They're going to go exactly where they
あ
are. They're going to push. They're going to push.
もちろん俺も可愛いよ
It's
ね。
going to be. Now me,
あ
honestly, I'd like to say that that's how I play, but dude, in a situation like this, I think that if I saw someone contesting my drop, I'd definitely defer and try to go somewhere else.
Yeah.
But you know, I mean, you have one bad game. Getting over that, that's going to be a huge mental obstacle, right? You get knocked first, that's going to be something you're going to be thinking about. In the second game, the third game, oh my gosh, should we change our landing spots? And then if you're thinking like that, it's over.
Yeah, and I keep seeing you look down. You're like eagerly wanting to talk about this map. We have what the first map is going to be in front of us. But again, guys, there's so many exciting things going on in the world of Fortnite right now. One of the new limited time modes that is actually going on. Prop Hunt, we watched a little bit of it yesterday, but again, made by Stray Kite. It's a fun little, you know, hide and go seek game almost, Ninja.
Prop Hunt is the greatest thing that Fortnite has created from creative. It is amazing. It is hilarious. I mean, we're literally getting like angry and like, but also just laughing hysterically right when we're about to, you know, make it into the incinerator and get our points. It's just so fun. I mean, you could be a toilet. You know, you want to be anything. You want to be a pink flamingo, a bus. Go for it. Go for it. Just go for it.
Yeah, we've had some fun games of Prop Hunt that we played. But again, right now, live in the gameplay for free, Prop Hunt. A little bit different than the competitive settings. Obviously, Arena, it's been talked about, Ninja. This is the most played in qualifier for a tournament ever in the history of gaming. 40 million competitors, down to the top 200. To be exact, 178 because of the double qualified players. Right. And that is, you can't even put in like.
あ、これベルスカ視点見れるじゃん。モングラールの視点見れるで。
And let everyone know that, man. Just Epic continues to change the game. Making these qualifiers online, it just allowed so many of these kids to be here today because they've been able to
いやもうベルスカやろどう考えても。
home instead of traveling across the world just to qualify. So I think this is one of the first times we've seen something like this, a qualifying like this. I'm just excited to watch these kids dominate in the next freaking 4 hours, 6 hours. I'm ready to stay here all night.
Hey, I'm down to sit here all night. I have no problem with that. I'm sure the Arena is as well. When you talk about LAN events, right, you have so much competitive experience. You've been to so many across different games or genres. The one thing that stands out to me that it will never feel the exact same as it does playing at home. So for these guys, what are some tips that you can share you think that they should kind of take into account as they're playing, maybe on LAN for the first time?
Well, do what I always tell people when they're saying, you know, hey, man, you're going to a tournament, any advice, right? You know, it's do exactly what you do at home, right? If you wear socks and you wear shoes at home, what are you going to do? If you don't wear any socks at all, or you wear sandals, you wear that. If you wear nothing but sweats and PJs when you're gaming and practicing, that's exactly what you should be wearing right now when you're competing, right? Don't try to change
スマホでベルスカのアジア視点見るわ。
water, energy drinks, whatever the case may be, or you know, eat what you're gonna eat. Do not change anything up. It's very important to get in that mental state of what you do and how you've been practicing the entire time at home.
I've even heard of stuff as far as like don't change your sleep schedule and what you're gonna do for this. Like literally take it like it normally is. Now, again, we talk about
$3 million on the line of the だって俺3個画面あるんだもん。
There's already been $3 million in prize money given away this weekend. That happened yesterday at the Creative World Cup Finals. Let's take a look.
I'm Kitty Plays, and we're here in the player lounge right now, joined by the winners of the Creative World Cup. First of all, congratulations.
まずフォートナイトじゃねえや PS4 の画面と PC の画面と スマホの画面。
Now, Tyler, did you ever believe that you guys would secure the position here today?
Yeah, I always
で
knew
も
we had
だい
to
ぶ
win
ラグがあ
it.
る。
We're the week 1 qualifiers. We're the most stacked team. There was no competition. Just when the last map was a death run, I knew we had that in the bag. We got some good players here. I knew Zan would clutch up, and he did just that.
You could tell he lifted the finger. He said, "We need 1 coin. Just grab this coin right down here. If he can do this without being eliminated,
贅沢ですね。
贅沢よ。だるまの実況も聞いてるから俺。
An extra $1 million. It's unreal.
Like, if you want to practice with death runs, you need to like do it slow. Don't go in blindly. Like, try and like change everything you do every time you fail.
Suzu, can you see yourself doing even more with creative? I mean, the success of today. Will you continue to go and play creative maps?
I think I would definitely stay consistent with creative because I feel like there's a lot of potential in creative still. And yeah, definitely this is my thing.
やば、だるまの配信2万人いきそうなんだけど視聴。
See what each of you guys plan on doing with that prize.
I would probably end up like saving most of the money, maybe like some investments.
He's 18.
英語さん多分寝たね。
$136,000. What are you gonna do with the prize?
Rent? Rent. Yeah, I think rent. I'm gonna be responsible. I'm gonna save my money.
I am going to be responsible and probably just invest most of it and try and get even more money back.
All right, guys, congratulations again. Absolutely outstanding job. Thank you guys so much for tuning in, and I cannot wait to see what the future of Creative Fortnite looks like.
Samu.
The Creative World Cup Finals, so much fun yesterday. Again, congratulations to Scissors and his team. $1.3 million won. I'm going to address the elephant in the room. It's not Tim the Tavern. You didn't win that, Tyler. That's exactly happened.
That's correct. No, we got 4th place, but you know, the crew that I
8時に出たはやばいな。猛者やな。俺このまま行くで朝まで。
I mean, I think, and I also got to meet a lot of the creators, the ones who developed a lot of the maps. And just a lot of passion from these guys, man. And you know, I was really happy that I was able to, not even me, together as a unit, we pulled in, you know, 300 or 295,000 as a team. Dude. I mean, little whips, man. You know, we were just killing it, little ice creams. But that event was so incredible. And just another thing that kind of came out of nowhere again, that Epic changed the game.
俺昨日普通に今日じゃねえ。仕事してるやん。してるからね。
So many people, there were hundreds of people here because of creative.
Yeah. And again, I know I talked to
今日の10時から起きてるよ。
his original run
9時半か。
to now it kind of inspired one of the 3 maps yesterday for you. What was your favorite? Was it kind of the prop hunt mode? Was it the run?
Junkyard Juke, bro.
Okay.
Hands down, Junkyard Juke is the most
今日
fun
仕事ですか？
game.
今日仕事よ。昼から仕
If you're
事。
gonna go with a crew of like 32 people, if you can even muster up a crew of 32 people, like I want that to be a playlist where I can just go and play Junkyard Juke, and it just fills in 32 people. It's so much fun, man.
I'm with that. What about should we get the whole squad together or
I'm
not?
down with. Oh, we totally should. We should get a massive content creation squad and just go into that. It'd be the most funny thing in the world. Look, I mean, there's nothing greater when you're a little teddy bear and you're just walking around like trying to make it in. It's amazing.
Hey, listen, it's all fun and games here. Obviously, the theme.
余裕よロット。安牌よ。
Battle Pass redemption. Everyone here is. Got tickets, has the commemorative tickets.
栄光切ろ。
Back on and remember these moments for a lot of people here, whether they're players or the individuals and fans who traveled. It's their first time to New York City, such a legendary, iconic place to have this major event. You see again the crowd continuing to fill on in, just getting some final things set up for the game so we can get it all launched for you. But trust me,
ダメよ。
we're all eagerly awaiting the start as well.
栄光ザゴや。
Organizations represented throughout the weekend, and I have just received the word that we won.
フォートナイトは最近あいつらないからね。
I'm ready. The first Vicroy, man. Who's it gonna be, guys? All right, I want you guys to scream out your favorite duos right now, man. Let's make some noise.
Who do you think's gonna win today? Scream it, make it. I want to hear. Oh, it's gibberish.
始まるよ。
I think I hear Mongrel, Nitro.
Here we go, ladies and gentlemen.
始まった。
Fortnite World Cup Finals duo competition begins right now.
This is gonna be intense. I mean, there's nothing more
最長の戦いへ。
nerve-wracking than the initial launch. Off the bus, man. You're flying.
うるせえなだるま。
Someone's gonna be eliminated. Who's gonna be the first one? Yep. You don't want to be the first one knocked out in the World Cup. You know, I mean, literally, I knocked him like, you know, it was the first game in the pro-am, and that was just amazing. You can't live that down. I don't want to be the first person knocking this.
No, for sure. As now we immediately hop on board with my pick to dominate today. Benji Fishy and Mr. Savage, and they're heading right towards Happy Hamlet, a place they've called home so many times, and this is contested.
It's already contested.
You're flying on into here, Ninja. The early game's so key, and already Benji Fishy trying to put shots down range with that revolver, but area is contested.
はいや建築やば。
Right now. What are their comms like in this exact moment?
I mean, I think right now they're just going to be trying to hear exactly where these guys are, footsteps, any type of.
ベルスカとゴリタン。
Is going to be very important. They've been practicing this landing. I'm pretty sure I watch these guys play literally every week because they're from EU, so they were before NA qualifiers. And yeah, this is exactly where they normally land. Savage and Benji, they don't always land on top of one another. And you're honestly at a disadvantage if you do land in the same house because you're going to be getting less shields of one another, right? Less chances of getting shotguns and things like that. And I'm just interested to see how they're going to play this out. Are they going to be aggressive? Are they going to back down?
Well, we just saw the first zone has been revealed, and it is a northern side zone, so anyone in Happy Hamlet not safe. Polar Peak, Frosty Flight, Paradise Palms, Lucky Landing, all not safe. So we continue to keep an eye on this fight. 98 players remaining right now in this game.
若干ラグいね。なんでロットが緊張するねん。ベルスカおらんよね。うん、ほら。OK。
And it looks like Landjock and Punisher go out very, very early in this first game to Tetra and Eclipse, the new Rogue members.
They're wasting a lot of material right now. You can already see it. You've got only 100 matches left. That's 10 builds. These early game fights are always so detrimental. You have to be very, very, very particular with how many mats you're going to use when you're trying to ramp rush somebody, because if you make it there and they shoot you out and you have no mats, I mean, you're left with literally nothing to protect yourself with.
And look at the advantage that you now have. Tetra hasn't had any shields, but because 2 eliminations come on through, he gets both. That's 50 shield per elim, putting him at max HP, and now he can completely change how he takes this fight. It's not like the normal games where you're still stuck at 100 health and you might second guess what you want to do. You might play a little more passively. No, because of those early elims, they now have Dusty Divot to themselves. They pushed out the Asian duo, pushing towards that top Dusty Divot side of XXM and Mend, and now they're sitting pretty. Divot all to themselves. They've got metal galore here.
若干ラグ。
The one material that really be lacking is going to be stone.
Yeah, definitely stone. They can get a 500 metal, which is going to be their most valuable asset here, landing in Dusty. What I'm just interested to see is, you know, they have no rotation.
Oh, ベルスカ、ベルスカ、ベルスカ。
So hopefully they find something that's going to help them rotate later. There are no balls that spawn.
頑張れベルスカ。
So no ballers. It's going to be very difficult to make it to the late game if you guys don't have some sort of crazy rotation. Shadow bombs.
おい、当てろ当てろ当てろ。ナイスナイスナイス。
Another fight going on towards Fatal Fields, and with how little materials there are, you got to think these players down low who are already just on lightning
やってるやってるやってる。
are in a tough spot,
ナ
and
イス。
there it is. Scarlet and his duo Bell get the
Nice.
elimination onto Brush. That's going to push back Brush's duo into Fatal Fields and try to hide for a brief moment. Another rough start right there. So much stone in Fatal Fields. I feel like Fatal Fields is a underrated.
Nice.
I think you can get everything at Fatal Fields. You definitely get wood and brick very quickly, and then there's definitely some metal that you can.
一人いけるいける。
gather around. You know, there's a bunch of cars and things like that. Some tractors there in the sticks. But listen, man, I'm really curious why they're not pushing Sizz.
Well, it's kind of a double-edged sword too, because yes, Sizz is by himself, but we've all experienced how easily you can hide in that brush there in the cornfields. And Sizz Lucky, these top players who land Fatal Fields know how to actually navigate the loot in the corn without breaking the corn. So
I need to break the corn every time.
Right, same. I'm not good enough to know, but there's a certain path you can go on, and Sizz Lucky will actually be able to go back and
カード取った。
card. So this is key.
You think you should go
Reboot
for it?
Vans. Remember, when you get brought back, you only have 100 HP and a common pistol. That will bring a lot of attention over. If you are Scarlet and Bell, are you sprint back over that fight? I think so. Now across the map, though, an engagement going out between KBB, Yuang, and their duo up against Vinny and Zexro, and there's the knock right there, Ninja.
Drum shotgun's very powerful. It's definitely underrated. You can get inside somebody's 1x1 right there. I mean, there's another knock with the drum shotgun, just absolutely wreaking havoc. Yuang trying to take this wall. I think his teammate is not going to be able to stay alive, so it's going to be Zach
いや
and Yuang.
そこの攻防えぐいな。
All he has to do is play this patient. I'm pretty sure that these guys don't have that many materials, so just needs to spray it out and hopefully find a chance to take him down, but he's healing up.
Yeah, Zexro has minis as well as big shields, so we'll be able to get back the full shield. And Yuang now in a tough spot. Do I try to go?
Zax definitely can interrupt this now. He took too long to start going with the res, but it looks like he's just going to be going for the reloads, taking his time, and he might be dipping out, maybe trying to. He's definitely staying aggressive, but he's going to get the revive off, and now it's a 2-on-1 again.
Zexro staying confident though, knowing right now still At over 150 HP, the teammate has to be at 30 health. The wall
Whoa.
comes through, trying to spray it, and it's not gonna happen. And you see Zexro right there, hands right to his head. Some solid damage done, but Yuang dropped down to 59 HP. But with that elimination, we'll bump back up to over 100. Very, very close right there, Ninja, with the drum shotgun.
Very important is checking out the storm right now. A lot of these players, there's a lot. You guys can't see the screen, but there are plenty of people who are outside. They're going to put their rotations in. And this is actually very talented players with their aim can clean up a lot of kills. This is actually my teammate and I's reverse. Our strategy was to try to get in those spots where you can beam people who are going to be flying throughout the sky using a lot of the slipstreams and just taking advantage of, you know, your incredible accuracy.
A little update too on Sizlucky. They did get the reboot in Fatal, so they're both back in play. Look at how slow this lobby is.
いや、モングラタワー降りやろ、さすがに。
Players left and a definite fan favorite here. Nate Hill and Funk.
ラグそうやな。
Set out up near Lazy Lagoon, and Ninja, this is your landing spot that you went to with your duo reverse. What are maybe some little tips and tricks for players at home who like to land here?
Yeah, all right, so there's, if you go on the boat, on the ship, every single one of the masts is like worth 200 wood, so you definitely want to go for those. You can easily get max wood in Arena in probably less than 10 seconds. And also there are some metal anchors in town that you can get for about 300 metal, which is, you know, like the most valuable material that you can get. I mean, I'm just 91 players. I mean, have we talked about Storm Surge? I mean,
we haven't yet. I was going to let that be a bridge when we cross it, but
because 91 people left. I mean, how soon is it going to be?
We're going to have Storm Surge in every game.
Yeah, I mean, it's going to be like this is going to be nuts. If you guys don't know what Storm Surge is, basically the team that has done the least amount of damage is going to start taking damage until they get above the damage threshold.
Yes, and it tells the players on their screen what the damage threshold is. If you're used to playing at home, you probably have never experienced Storm Surge in a normal game, but it is very common in competitive because everyone wants to last until late game, earn those extra points,
俺ベルス化して見てるわ。
getting those placement points to come on through. Watching Letwick and Flexi right now, it's so scrappy, Ninja. It's not your normal game where you get to loot up and freely grab everything you want. Here, I mean, look at the inventory. A common heavy assault rifle, 2 heavy bullets.
Yeah, I mean, people are not going to be able to loot. They're not going to be able to loot normally. I mean, you have every single spot is definitely going to be contested or have talented players who are surrounding you. You got to be constantly worried about getting sniped from the side. All it takes is 2 seconds of being caught off guard, and you can get dinked twice with an infantry rifle, and boom, there goes, you know, 100, 160 health.
バリ暴れるやん。
89 players left now in the lobby as Twiz and Cover H, the duo, do get cut down. 45 duos remaining. The second zone has just been revealed, and again, Storm Surge will begin after that. I absolutely think it's going to happen. That will be for 70-plus players, so you keep that in mind as this goes on. Players who haven't really done any damage will know that they're going to be at a point where their hand is kind of be forced. They're going to have to put on a little bit of aggression. You're going to see the game pick up just a little bit here. There's Snappy and Red Rush. Already in the next zone, they're more than happy to just farm up this metal structure and claim it as their own.
They're actually very centralized as well.
Yep.
I mean, a really great strategy that you're going to see a lot of people going to be using throughout this weekend in solos and in duos is to just try to get in the dead center of the second zone and honestly just kind of pray that the circle is going to continue to rotate in your favor. I mean, I'm still looking at a lot of these guys' inventories. One guy just gets knocked in front of him. Like, going to try to save his teammate. It's not going to happen. But there's not a lot of rotation items. I haven't seen a lot of shockwave grenades. I haven't seen a lot of shadow bombs. I don't see any launch pads in anyone's inventory.
Yeah.
モングラ見てねえよ俺。今ベルス化して見てる。
People are going to get lasered out of the sky.
And Letwick now all by himself in a 1 versus 2 as his teammate did go down. You see Harpy and Volks still quite healthy between the two of them. Over 140 HP for both of them. Harpy still playing the slow ground, trying to spray out the opponent. And look at the material count for Volks. 135 total builds. It does look like Letwick just kind of ran away. But I don't think Letwick was able to grab his teammates reboot. So will basically be by himself for the rest of this game.
まあタワー降りするやつおらんもんなほとんど。
Alone when your teammate is knocked. And there's the Storm Surge warning. These guys are 106 above it. You guys can see that, which means that there's somebody who has 106 damage less than that.
あ、ストームのやつ来るわ。
Currently below the threshold, and they are going to need to hit some people, deal some damage, and that's actually the beauty of Storm Surge, right? You don't necessarily only want people kind of just lingering around in their 1-by-1s, praying that the circle moves to them. You're gonna see some fights that are gonna be forced to break out because players need to get above that, or they're gonna die. They're not gonna be able to make it.
Now moving towards the Dusty Divot Diner. You see Clicks and Skeptic.
Know you could farm this.
Yeah, the very young duo from NA East, and you just said yourself, I didn't even know you could farm this.
Didn't even know you could get down there.
This is the beauty of it, right? These are the top players in the world showing off the little things that they know that really no one else can pick up on. Many teams already stacking here as there's so many materials to be farmed up, and for a lot of players, Ninja.
ベルスカいいポジション取ってます。真ん中取ってます。
Access for more if they need to expend a lot of materials quickly. On the bottom right of your screen, you see a fight going down in Salty Springs. A lot of grenades being thrown right there. That's going to be Serpent and Hype.
Serpent and Hype in a pretty decent spot. You're seeing, if you guys can look on the moon map that we're staring at, every single team is now in the safe zone. Everyone is safe in the next circle. They're moving in. Sniper is in play. For those of you guys who do not know, a heavy sniper will take out a metal wall. It'll take out pretty much anything. It does 1,500 damage to structures. So if you have two teammates who have double heavy snipers, they can see a team, line up a shot of somebody hiding in a 1x1, and be able to take them out.
And that changes the game completely. Once you hear double heavy, you can no longer sit still ever. Or if you know where they're at, you have to make sure you have at least 2 walls of cover on that side to protect you from the inevitable double snipe. And when we say double snipe, it's as far as 1, 2, 3, shoot. And they both fire at the same time and catch you off guard.
There's absolutely zero time to react. And one thing you guys we've talked about are the rotation items. We got 6 shadows for this guy, and they have a baller, so they're sitting pretty. I think these guys are in a great spot.
Absolutely. And you see
just
update towards the northern side of this current storm. Storm Surge is now in play, so players beginning to drop. 80 players in total in this game. They will just rotate on out of here. Hype and Serpent don't want the fight, and that's Jay now quite weak. With Storm Surge beginning to tick in.
ストーム痛いな、その雷。
As Storm Surge is affecting them as well, and you see it just kind of smites them down from the heavens, and there they go, getting dropped by Storm Surge. Unfortunate for them, but again, with not enough damage done, they do fall below that threshold.
ストームサージやべえよ。クソ死ぬ、ストームサージは。ベルたち1キルしてるから、ダメージ量的には。うわっ
That's a replay.
Was that a replay? They just went down.
Airwax and Nikov are winners. Well, Airwax at least are back-to-back winner of the Pro-Am. Does go down. Airwax double qualified as well. Tough first game for them as they do go out quite early on.
Nice.
Players left in this game. 38 duos.
やった
And it's a slow crawl as everyone begins to drop. Have you ever seen anything like this in competitive?
No, I think that the only time that we saw numbers like this
ベルキルした
were they didn't really chunk that much and they were more centralized.
スカーレットもダウンスカーレットダウン
So really no one
スカーレットダウンさせた
much and no one had to fight. So now that these circles are really just kind of moving around the map, you can't really predict them. I mean, you're getting these players who have again the great aim and they're just beaming people who are focusing on trying to rotate into the circle. Now look, there's so many people coming from the south right now. And it's just 3 kills if you guys are in a top position with solid aim, man.
おキルした
already getting beamed. He's spamming the space bar trying
スカーレット1キル
as possible to hit. He sees a lot of look at already trying to figure out right now where's he gonna land. Look at all these people who are already boxed up. They're already creating these tunnels. More shots coming down. And he's gonna be able to make it. 8 grenades. So that's gonna be. I mean, if he can get in a position where some players are on the outside,
やば
grenades, he might be able to clean up those kills too.
Yep, that's right there. They do box up in time. Did take some shield damage, but thankfully they have some minis to replenish that in just a few brief moments as there's Eclipse now using them. He's got his teammate right next door as well. Medkit, so they're going to pop that too. Every little bit of HP matters. Saving the campfire for the late game, it appears.
楽すぎんさすがに
The elimination feed right there. Here's a look at Mongrel earlier with his duo.
モグラルやられてるよ
They're set up currently in this zone. 68 players left.
楽
Love watching this guy play, man. I'm serious. I mean, here's you just check his inventory. Only got 2 guns right now, which is inventory rifle and a combat shotgun. So he has no spray guns. All right, spray guns are anything to an SMG, tactical assault rifle, SCAR, anything like that. You've got to have a gun that can shoot pretty quickly to kill players and hit players through their 1-bys. Very difficult. Look at that healing too, though. 5 slurps, 2 slurps.
いやラグいな
They already have a slurp ticking. This is insane.
They're super close to the zone as well. They don't have to move too far.
Yep, and material-wise, look at that, 135 total builds. They're in a fantastic position to make some noise in game number 1. We'll definitely keep up to date with them. The slipstream slowly inching towards where it begins to shut down Ninja, but with so many slipstreams still available in this current zone, a lot of players are going to use that to rotate on in freely without using launch pads or the shadow bombs. There's your whole map right there. the eastern side of the zone. None of these players really going to be into play. They're going to have to
66人来てる、やばいな。
Loot Lake if they want to be
64人来てるのよ、マジでやべえ。えげつない。
I'm so excited when they actually have to force into these fights. The Storm's going to start pushing them. Look how, I'm sorry, man. I just can't, man.
いいよ、ベルスカ全然敵と交戦しないからいいよ、全然。最後生き残ればいいから。
Like grenades, like stinks, right? Little fart bombs is what I like to call them. To force people out of their 1x1s and try to shoot them as they're rotating away and trying to build.
でもアンチ移動せんといけんな、ベルスカ。
And Mongrel gets immediately ripped in two as it seemed like the lobby began to focus him right there. His duo still alive
with good rotation, luckily.
Definitely has a bunch to, to be able to play with. The next Storm Surge has begun to kick on in. Mitro, 12 damage below, will have to begin to put shots down range. The zone pushing as well. So in this position, with the zone at their back, Mitro's goal, spray at players who have
モングラール死んだやん。
they have one way they can go. They can't afford to take storm damage. They've got to push right at him, and Mitro knows that. Now begins the fire. Dubs just below as well. One of the players who qualified multiple times through solos and then once in duos.
They also have some great rotation. Two ballers still intact. And here's the thing that you just mentioned, all these players who are going to be rotating in, being forced to rotate in. Everyone knows that.
モングラール死んだな。ベルスカ生きてるよ。大丈夫。
It is getting scrappy, folks. And there's the split. Still only 80, meaning combined between the two, they really only have about 150 shots to work with.
ラグすぎ。
61 players left. Reminder, folks, this is game number 1 of 6 today in the duos competition. Dubs does go down as a player got that back wall. He wasn't quite ready for it. Mega frantically backing on up, trying to create some space. Will he be able to go? He's gonna go for the
うわ、ストーム。いや、ナイス。
Trying to be aggressive. Oh, he's still below, right? He's gonna need to be aggressive. He won't even have time to revive his teammate.
いや、きついきついきつい。
He's got all the shields in the world. He can get back up to full health. Storm Surge is still ripping him apart. That slurp is barely keeping him alive.
Hitting him for 25 damage every time it winds up ticking. There it is again, dropping on in.
いや、ストーンマジできつい。やば。わや、こいつよ、タイトルは。
Fantastic composure again, one of the young players on this stage looking to try to secure the title of Fortnite World Champion. No more dubs. The duo
still okay,
down.
So now finally above. Finally above, and guess what? The most important thing to realize, guys, look at that rotation. Yes, he's alone. Yes, his teammate's down. But he has an incredible kit to not only make it to late game.
ストームサージやばい。えぐい。
Got the combat shotgun, one of the greatest shotguns to have late game. Does incredible damage, long range and close range. And all the guys.
いや、混戦してますね。
Into the storm, massive amounts of distance needs to be covered. And this
ベルスカ生きてるよ、まだ。あと61人。えぐい。
And this is where things are about to get serious.
あ、50人。
Thomas drops some ammo right there for his teammate. Inclusion, and you see Thomas, that
49人。
infantry rifle, one of your favorite weapons.
ベルスカ生きてるよ。
So good about that assault rifle.
It 100% rewards pinpoint accurate players, right? There's no bloom necessary. Your marker, your aim is right on their head. Boom, you're gonna get that headshot. You're gonna get 80 points of damage. And there's now the upgraded version of the Epic have 10 shots instead of 8. So I mean, it just packs a punch, man. It can really catch players off guard, and that's exactly what you're going to need when you're playing against these top players who will.
いや、スカーレットの画面わかんね
Folks, there are 45 players left in this.
え。いや、多分それはないと思うよ。
We are now on our 6th storm. You see, it's about to begin to move, and players will frantically have to go across.
今多分ベルの画面でベルがきっと2つにジュース2つにデカップ3個持ってるけど渡さないってことは 多分ねこれラグが多分すごいんだよね。
potentially get stuck on their launch pads because there's so much frequent building. It's going to be nuts. And who's going to try to take the high ground? Because after this first circle,
ベルスカが見えん。
this is where people start to only try to use the high ground.
And we know high ground is everything in competitive Fortnite late game.
まだ俺が見てるやつでは死んじゃないけど。
Common enemy of everyone, which is that storm circle. Macwood taking zone damage. Daedra as well. King slowly bouncing on through with the shadow bomb and. Does land. Yes, but taking no storm damage, just playing right on the edge. Yeah, right on the edge of the zone right now. We'll just stay boxed up for a brief moment. As now there's 36 players remaining. Stompy in the elimination feed. Arkram now goes down as well. You can see the elimination feed on the top left to keep track of your favorite players. There's so much is going on. This is what tunneling is. When you hear players mention tunneling, this is it right here.
あ、スカーレットキルしてる。
You tunnel your way in, give yourself cover, but not a lot of materials left. Only 20
スカーレットまだ来てるよ。
builds, and this zone is stacked. But look who's on the high ground. It's Mr. Savage.
体力めっちゃある。
That would be your two picks, so good for you. All right, I have to owe you.
ベルは多分死んだかな。
Bongo, unfortunately, do we still have Mitro still alive? I mean, listen.
いや、スカーレット生きてるよ。
Being eliminated. More Savage just used another shockwave grenade. He already had high ground though. The question is, are people going to try to take it? You know that if you really want the chance to win this, you're going to have to try to take the high ground off them or have a rocket launcher to just take them out of it.
He's just so weakened. Mr. Savage just
スカーレット、あ、まだ生きてる、まだスカーレットまだ生きてる、まだ生きてる、まだ生きてる。体力マックス。一番下。真ん中の一番下らへん。スカーレットいいよ。スカーレット体力マックスよ。いいよ。ベルがもう死んどんかな。スカーレットまだ体力ある。うん、全然回復してる。スカーレットおるよ。ベルはおらん。スカーレット体力マックスまだ来てる、まだ来てる、まだ来てる。スカーレットいけ。無事殺せ、スカーレット。まだ来てるよ、スカーレット。スカーレット頑張れ。やべえ、スカーレット。
待って、スカーレットやばい。
スカーレットやばい、マジでやばい、えぐい。しかもね、スカーレット。
マジであるって、これマジであるって。
いや、あるよ、あるよ。まだあるよ。まだ体力マックス。あ、やばい、死ぬ。
やばい。
回復しろ。スカーレット回復しろ。
いや、でもいい、この順位で全然いい。
待って。あと上の2人だけ。いや、やった。いやー、まあそれきついわ。いや、でもスカーレットナイス。
待って、スカーレットめっちゃ倒したら。
いや、ぶり倒した、マジでこいつやばい。
ちょっとまだ戻るわ。
何、電話したの？
もう結構真剣な話してしまった。
いや、スカーレット強っ。でも
The veteran players of Zate and Sap take game number 1. And you know, Ninja, that was a big topic of conversation. Players with LAN experience, players who've been around the Fortnite competitive scene.
いや、これはまあ無理やわ、さすがに。でも順位ゲットしとるけんな。やっぱ鳥肌やば。てか喉痛。
Brilliant performance. You know that their game plan is always last as long as possible. But the fact that they made it through those storm surges, even with them not getting very aggressive, they had 0 limbs down to those.
スカーレット頑張ったな。
Mr. Savage and Benji Fishy. We have to talk about them for a second as well. The European young duo. They were on the high ground. It was looking good, Ninja, but so many players focusing them, the shockwave grenades as well, and they had no healing left.
It's unfortunate, man. We have a group full of these players who are literally the best in the world. They know exactly how to win, right? So if they don't have the high ground, they know that whenever there is a moment that they have to shoot the high ground out with rockets, shockwave grenades. I think that's actually what happened. I think someone shockwaved up and knocked them off the high ground.
Yep.
But when you have shield like Zate and Napdate at the end there, and that high ground, I mean, it's over, man.
What a sigh of relief.
Incredible first game. And we're only just getting started.
We're only just getting started. Remember, 6 games being played today in the duos competition, in which $15 million will be rewarded. Tomorrow, we do it all over again, except with solos. So you want to stay glued to the streams here for the Fortnite World Cup Finals live from New York City. Use the hashtag Fortnite World Cup. Get involved in the conversation. Send to Ninja and I your thoughts after game number 1. Who surprised you? What are you looking forward to in games 2 through 6? For me, other things I noticed,
いや、スカーレット6キルしてるじゃん。えぐ。2人合わせて7キル。
I've honestly never seen Storm Surge affect the game so much. Yep. Because here we are having 80 people left after the second circle. So you know what I mean? Like, and these guys, they're not going to let you hit them. You know what I mean? And if you want to put shots on these guys, you want to fly in the air rotating, which you also expose yourself to a sniper shot.
12位や。
Absolutely.
High risk, high reward, man. Right?
It's
Let's see how these guys change. I wonder if the guys who did get hurt a lot by the Storm Surge, are they going to make changes in the second game? Are they going to be a little more aggressive and trying to deal some damage as they rotate? That's what I want to know.
That's a great way to think of it. I know there were so many people that want to give their thoughts on these games, but over at Unreal Island, we've got our very own Sundown with his thoughts on Game 1.
Thank you so much, Courage and Ninja. In the first match of the duos competition is over, and the Victory Royale's experience wins out. We talked about Energy Zay and Ghost Saf and how they've been playing so long together, and that endgame was a prime example of textbook Zay and Saf. We're going to re-roll it one more time, and we're going to break down kind of how they were able to keep the control. Now, pay attention right away. You can see on the backside, Saf has one angle while Zay is going forward, and they're moving back over the tarps they've already established, but the angles they take make sure they're covering.
ここでマジで倒したのがえぐい。
They're putting the fire down towards them, and Scarlet is able to pick up Mitro, but doesn't have enough to get out. Zay and Saf, 5 eliminations, Victory Royale, 15 points. Showing that their competitive experience, their experience on stage and at major LAN events is winning out right now. They say nerves, what nerves? We might as well be playing at home on our own stations because they are just that good. Match 1 is over. Time to get back over the stage for match 2. Ninja and Courage, take it away.
Thank you very much, Sundown. Great stuff as always there from Unreal Island outside of the venue, enjoying the event themselves. But again, game number 1 in the books. Obviously, so many updates to see exactly where we stack up. In the end, those final moments can be so hectic. So before we hop into game 2, we will have a standings update for you all at home. Who do you think's up top of it right now? Well, guess what?
スカルトベル。14ポイント。1ポイント差。えぐい。
Both of our predictions. And they're still up there. Guess what? Imagine when they're healthy. And when they actually get some good rotation items, I'd love to see how they're going to play in the late game, man.
Placement points so key. You did a great job pointing out Mitro at the end. Not only does he stay alive, not only does he perfectly use his materials and his movement items, but he somehow finds 5.
いや、ベルスカやばいな。
His team from probably an abysmal game 1 to top 3 in our leaderboards. Again, here are your standings from game number 1. Dubs and Mega. They wound up making it through as well, and that's because of Mega staying alive too.
Absolutely, incredibly talented duo, man. Honestly, I'm looking forward to seeing what Aiden can do, and Sean, hopefully they step it up in this next game. Game 2 is about to get on its way, man. Are you ready?
I am ready. Ladies and gentlemen, in this sold-out arena, are you guys ready for game number 2? Oh yeah, they are. Oh yeah, they are. 8, 7,
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
The Battle Bus has launched. Game number 2 of the Fortnite World Cup Duo Finals is underway.
Again, I'm just going to keep saying
いい加減眠たいな。
of any competition, but definitely Fortnite for me is the second you jump out of that bus.
Yep.
Right? Once you hit the ground, once these players hit the ground, they're going to definitely have hopefully less nerves, going to get back into the flow, back into the farming mentality. And man, I'm looking at these llamas on my screen. I'm just hoping that they find them. There's nothing greater than finding the new upgraded llamas at 350 mats.
Dude, they're insane. And they're everywhere. And look, wait, can we look at the map? Look at the north side. You've got 3 llamas in a very small area.
Llamas.
And many players have gotten better at spotting llamas from very, very far away.
I mean, the one thing I tell, I was telling my teammate Malachi, I was like, listen, man, sometimes you just actually have to tell yourself, hey, we should probably look for llamas as we're flying in, because you're looking for players who's going to be landing next to you. But if you actually keep an eye out for that adorable pink, purple, and blue llama,
and there's one.
I mean, look, you're just going to get rewarded with shield, rotation. There's shadow bomb storm, campfires, minis. I mean, these are incredibly valuable.
And remember, materials get capped at 500 of each type. So when you get 350, it's done its job for you. You can spend much less time looting and, farming, and much more time looting. And look at Zay perfectly using the Shadow Bomb Ninja. For players at home who are wondering how he just used it for way more than the 6 seconds it actually lets you use it for, explain a little bit of staying on the side of the mountain.
Yeah, all you have to do is just continue that jump animation. That's going to trigger the double jump. And as long as you don't touch any solid ground, you're going to be able to continue to double bounce back and forth, man. It's an incredible use of the Shadow Bombs, and you're probably going to see a lot of players do something like that in the late game off of other people's builds, and which is way more difficult to do that off a mountain, by the way.
For sure, as we now take a look at the storm landing side of the map, and the storm is very far. Great point to bring up there. We can see on our side, the zone right now basically gets cut off at Dusty Divot and Neo Tilted, and the rest of the north side of the map are in play. So everyone near the middle and south side will have to move, and you see in the elimination feed very early on, Elevate does get cut down. So a tough start for the duo from 100 Thieves right there, as you've got to wonder if Arkram's still alive. Either way, though, Daedra and M11Z
looks like they have players
down in Loot Lake. In Loot Lake, Lucky Landing, and they do have a duo nearby.
Looks like they're trying to obviously back away while continuing to farm up. Lucky Landing is not really a 4-person landing. When more than two people land here, one of them is going to be leaving a little bit handicapped. And Yu Wang in a fight right now, popping that last big shield, so all of his damage that he will take from now on will be permanent unless he gets an elimination and gets...
And look at how good these stink grenades are right now. Scram and Mexi have lost so much HP off the start of this one, just from getting ticks. The spray third party, though, beginning to shoot down on a Yuang. So another player putting their attention towards this fight.
Trying to line a side
at Snobby, but KBB does go down. It's now Yuang all by himself, and no materials left, Ninja.
He can't even take a wall.
They're really, this is an abysmal position to be in. Yuang knows that, trying to fall back to his teammate to maybe sneak a revive, but I just don't see.
A lot of these players really are kind of hesitant, you know what I mean? They don't necessarily want to push. There is a third party now. They don't have a lot of shield.
やばいよ、来たよ。
うお、
やった、やば。
He's gonna get the double and the revive on KBB, and there was some delicious shockwave that just slid down the ramp.
Yuang takes them down. The 4 builds left. I believe there was some help. The shots that came in from that third team getting nearby, which weakened them at first. Yuang gets the cleanup on the last one right there. What a swing for the duo. Shot does come in onto Keys, though, as another fight going down just outside the desert side of the map. Keys and Slacks up against 2.
Running out of materials already, and guess what? These guys are at the farthest point of the storm.
Yep.
So this is not, they can't afford this fight.
編集早いわ。
They're not going to be able to get materials. They're going to be burning all the materials in this fight right now. So they're definitely going to be able to make up for it.
それ当てるしかも。えぐいだろ。うますぎだろ。
Upgraded combat shotgun, you know he's going to take that. Punisher trying to make some plays here. Still, now it is a 2-on-1 situation. Just need to play the numbers advantage. And again, Storm is about to start moving, so they're going to have to make some plays sooner rather than later.
No ammunition. Very few builds. No shield. This spell is disaster, and Punisher goes down, and there's the frustration in the player camera right there. Slacks and Keys, 2 quick eliminations. But you mentioned they can't afford to do that. It takes so much time in that fight. They've got to go very far still. Now over to Neo Tilted. Clicks and Skeptic in a fight.
Got some shield. Doesn't necessarily want to use this mini to only get a 10. And he looks like he's trying to obviously take some help his teammate out. No, he's getting taken. Is there trap killing?
Yeah, nice.
Unbelievable, incredible place. Bad Sniper goes down, and now he's continuing to branch out. When you guys are in fights like this, you always want to do exactly what he's doing right now, which is branch out, continue to build these little 1x1s with pyramids, try to confuse the moments of where you actually are healing up.
Skeptic just 8 builds left. They're trying to stay alive right now. They do have the number advantage. Clicks has time to pop 1 mini, and it looks like they're going to go for it right now. They made the conscious decision to try to build out, but no. They back up for a moment.
Finally get the shotgun.
Yep. Shotgun picked up. Grenades now as well. They want to go for the second elimination. And
we take the oh my god, we got some trap talk
in real life. Did he just take the L in real life? Homie, this is land. This dude's gonna come home. No, I'm just kidding.
40,
but the Stinks come on in.
Stinks coming in, 22 health left. Can't
いや、編集スピードはえぐい。うわ、来た来た来た、モングラフル来た。来た来た来た。ガチで来た、ガチで。やられたやられた持ってかれた
Wow, incredible. Look at that kid. gold scar, gold combat, heavy shotgun, or sorry, heavy sniper rifle for taking opponents' walls.
やらやはやモングラやばモングラあれマジでやべえこいつ編集はや
You saw, hey, putting on a show. I love it. The man does YouTube for a reason, but then also a fantastic player. I think speaks a little bit too soon. Aiden now on the screen does knock one. Hasn't finished elimination yet. So
エイディンパッドでそのスピードやばいてお前
there it is. Now a 2 versus 1. Aiden and Sean. Look at how weak Sean is though, Ninja.
Sean has absolutely no health. A little bit of shield. Hopefully we're gonna drop some minis here. Aiden being the good team that he is. I'm sure he's calling it out right now. But it is also a 2-on-1, and they don't know, we don't know how weak this guy is right now, but if he is weak, shotgun shot for over 21 white. Players no shield left are going to try to put the pressure on. Sean has health, and look how aggressive they're being. They're both one hit. They can actually trap.
They're going for it. They're saying, no, you would have thrown the trap down.
あベルスカーレットまだ生きてるよ
And look at the take from Aiden. The
でもキルしてない
and they'll be rewarded with shields, with materials. And look, Aiden actually, there was 2 shields.
やばいねやばいね
That's incredible, man.
You see the stats so far this game. Aiden has done 434 damage, has taken 312, and he's near backup to max health. I know Aiden is a crowd favorite here. Every time the camera goes on, there's a big cheer from this sold-out arena.
For those of you guys who do not know, the Storm Circle is about to update right now. We just saw our second one forcing everyone out of the north and east side of the map. And also, guess what? Every single llama was found.
Yep.
All 5 llamas have been found. So we have some probably high material players right now.
A lot of rotation.
Oh my god, I can't even... freaking out, man.
You're getting into it.
Looks like a lot of people.
I love it.
Yeah, we're looking around. They're all gone. There's only one airdrop that's left, which means a lot of players.
ベルスカちょっとでも回復ないな
Super risky, but it looks like everyone at the World Cup here is taking their chances.
And what's kind of funny with this zone, as you see it in the bottom right side of your map, the slipstreams are there to basically help everyone get from the southeast, east, and south side of the map easily into this zone. So if you kind of sit outside and wait for players to move in from the slipstream, you might be able to deal a lot of damage. And remember, you might think, oh, well, there's no way you're going to get that elimination.
ベルスカ回復ないでも
Free damage for Storm Surge when that comes into play, because it is going to happen very, very soon here. We're about a minute away.
It literally looks like we've been watching action. But there's 84 teams, 84 players left still.
Yep. I guess that's a testament to our observer.
やっばクソ当てる
Sizlucky does take a bit of storm damage right there. Chug splashes in the inventory, and Ninja
like a dolphin.
Chug splashes have came into this game and they've completely taken competitive by storm. Are they the best healing item currently in this meta?
I think that, there's a lot of items that get added where, not everyone is all unanimous about it, right? Some people do not like it. But let me tell you something about these splashes. I don't think I've ever seen more positive, reactions from an item being added than when Chug splashes were added. I mean, nothing but positivity on Twitter. It was absolutely incredible. I woke up to some delightful posts.
Delightful
just some delightful posts. Those of you guys who don't know what they are, each one splash, they come in packs of 2. You can stack up to 6. They give you 20 health or shield, whatever you're missing.
And they're instant. You throw them down the ground, and they can be used to heal you and your teammates around you, as well as, if you really want to be a troll, your enemies that you've knocked. Here are Mongrel and Micho in the zone, and you talked about this inventory. I'm going to come out and say it right now. There is no way someone in this lobby has a better inventory than what Mongrel has right now. And when you come into this, they were already in your top 3. So they're in a position right now, Ninja, where if they have a pop-off performance,
モングラロもガチじゃん顔が
6 games being played after the first 2, they could be your leaders.
Absolutely. I mean, they were only 2 points away from first. Yep. And they didn't even win the game. And Mongrel went down early before placement points were even rewarded. So Sean and Aiden in another fight with Quentin and his squad. Sean trying to take some walls here. And he's out of light ammo.
Out of materials.
And
That's
he's out of materials. So he can't even spray right now. The only thing you can do is spray an AR, and that's not really going to be effective against top players if you're actually trying to take walls.
Well, the player tried to
いや当てるねエイデンあ後ろ
but Aiden does not fall for it. This season veteran trying to cover his back. Players beginning to spray on through. Stink bombs dropping, and there's one of them. Another shot comes in.
Gets his shield. That's why he went for the thirst.
Yep.
And grabbed the map.
いやアホやこいつら
Now he is, or more than that, he's got.
Get out of the stinks.
やば
Get out of the stinks.
So weak, too
Look at how weak they are.
And oh my, they can get both Sean and Aiden. I think that's exactly what they should. They split up. Now he's trying to take them one by one.
いや厳しいいやうまいその余計うまい
Quick reaction from Aiden, but this looks like it could spell disaster for the duo. Damage dealt 639.
うわ
Although the quick edit comes
Making
through.
plays. Now it's up to Sean. Can he clutch it? Only 2 HP. Got some minis. Picked up some ammunition now for his minigun. But it looks like Spades is just way more healthy. And obviously there's 3 other players who are around him as well. So what's he going to do? Looks like he's going for high ground. Smart play, but he's out of mats.
Oh, no, he does. He's got one. He's good. We both freaked out.
Going to put himself in a nice pyramid. For those of you guys who don't know, when a brick or a metal pyramid.
Big thing to note. Look at the zone. He has to push. That's it. He has to push. He has 52 health, but the zone is right at his back. He's got to go. Don't even worry about Storm Surge. They're 446 above
as well. Has a shot
that's
to be taken down. I mean, that's just the worst position to be in any competitive game, is being weak, low materials, low health, and being forced to push in.
Every time you watch Aiden and whoever he's playing with, they are always the most aggressive, it appears.
Yes.
If you remember the famous moment, I think for me, arguably one of the most famous moments in Fortnite competitive history was the Nick Merckx and Aiden duo, where they made it into the big bonus about a year ago.
Oh my God.
And a crowd popped off. Well, they're always scrappy getting into eliminations. Here, the stat popped up for a second. Aiden and Sean had done 680 damage in the game. The average in the lobby was 80. They were 600 above in this lobby already. Unfortunately, though, when you fight that, there's a higher chance of you going down. Speaking of potential fights, here's Sizlucky and Brush, who we saw earlier on in the last game at Fatal Fields, struggle to stay alive. Now in another tough spot, as they're both low on shields and low on health.
Decent rotation items, 2 shadows on the launch pad. Again, I always want to keep stressing that, because if you guys have some launch pads, even one shadow can get you into another zone. Right?
Yeah,
hopefully get you those placement pointers you need, or even put you in a position to get some eliminations. But yeah, as you said with Aiden, we mentioned earlier, are people going to change how they're going to play, right? Are they going to do anything different here at the World Cup? And guess what? I'm pretty sure we can say that Aiden's squad is not doing anything different. They're being incredibly aggressive. They're putting the damage down. And unfortunately, there were just too many players.
見てるとモングラーレも
And that was
3位
the
なんや。
top 5 leading into this game. You see it updated again right there on your screen of where the leaderboard is at the moment. Mitro and Mongrel staying alive,
in a great spot,
holding this pyramid edit. And for people at home who might not know, he's not exposed right there, right, Ninja? He's peeking through his build.
Correct. As you guys are peeking through a pyramid, you hit edit on it. You cannot be seen, right? And you can also see through it. It's a very amazing feature. Fortnite Battle Royale.
Fortnite Battle Royale, the ultimate Battle Royale experience.
Ultimate Battle Royale experience, man. Blue T is in the storm, taking damage, a lot of damage, and he's still going to be rotating. Road taking damage as well. Thomas going to have to make some plays. And there goes Road. He actually just got knocked. 66 players remain. And this storm is kind of moving a little bit away from Pleasant Park, but it's once you have a high ground mountain in play, I mean, I'm wondering if it's going to go north.
There's 3 high ground mountains in play, and
really mixes it up late game.
A drone ship that people can wind up going on top of, and those are brilliant to use.
Oh, absolutely. If you guys can get up on top of those, guess what? You have ultimate high ground on the map without having to place any mats.
Yep.
It's incredible. You can't get sniped from above, and you can deal with much.
喉痛い。
Also, it's incredibly difficult to shoot players that are up there.
100%.
But it's important.
ベルスが映らん。
If circle closes in, those air vents will stop working. So if you don't have any rotation to get down, glider, redeploy, anything like that, yikes. That's a massive yikes. So you have to pray that someone puts a launch pad down underneath it somehow.
Yep.
And go for it.
Yeah,
just risk it all.
Most of these teams won't mess
Yeah,
up.
yeah,
Now, we talked about our game 1 winners, the team that took home the victory royale, which is again
ダブルスナイパー決めとるわ。
points, the max you can get for placement in these games. It was Zayt and Saf, and they're currently set on up in this zone for the moment.
Did they just get the zone as well? Are they the yellow team in the minimap? I mean, they're close enough for sure. I can see. I think no, they got to rotate a little bit, but look, they got 4 shockwave grenades.
Yep. And they'll be all right. They'll be able to make it happen.
Airwax and Peacock, man. Here we go. They have to rotate the farthest. Look at how many stack players are on this side of the line.
ベルスが死んだ説あるなこれ。
Very soon.
Yeah. Arkram and Falconer have a tough rotation ahead. Slacks and Keys. Watch them fight a little bit earlier on against Landjock and
to pop
Punisher.
those heals till his teammate comes in.
Yep.
No, he missed one.
Did miss. No, teammate's full. Teammate's full. Don't
Okay,
worry.
it doesn't matter. Geez.
Teammate's full.
I was playing with Myth the other day, and he was using a lot of chug splashes without me, so I'm really sensitive on it.
We'll
Still really sensitive.
We'll let you and Myth handle that one. As again, it seems like some tension there, but we continue to move on in this fight. This is game 2 of 6, folks. The matches will be going on throughout the day. 62 players left in this one, 35 duos. And you see Arkram and Falconer. It looks like they did a duo shockwave to try to fly across the map together.
Good teamwork.
As the frantic rotation begins to move on in, more Storm Surge will soon begin to come into play as well.
Jack, I have a question for you, man.
Yes.
Once these circles start closing in so small, what do you think is the play? To rotate in right away once it's revealed if you're far out, or to wait and be the last team?
For me, it completely comes down to what you have left, what you have in your inventory, where you are at, the leaderboards as well. If I'm in a position where I know I need to make some ground up on the leaderboards, I want to rotate early and try to begin to spray back on the opponents to get some free eliminations.
Yes.
If you get the zone on you, you begin to just build on up and get that height so you can spray on down as well. In this one, though, again, all comes down to rotation. If you have nothing to rotate with and you're far away, I think you play late and hope someone else drops a launch pad near you and use that community pad to your advantage.
Yeah, we're looking over here at Yuang, 3 eliminations, sitting here with some very good materials, and definitely a very delicious loadout. Anyone with a heavy sniper and a blue SMG in a combat.
And remember, he started the game in Snobby Shores with that clutch when KBB did go down, so they're still in this one because
he still has that beautiful blue combat where he clutched it with, man.
Yes, he does, and all the materials he could ever ask for, nearly 100 builds in this one.
You see they're marking right now. I think they have a double heavy sniper combo.
They're either marking double heavy or they're saying, focus this, the zone's closing there.
We're going to find out soon enough. It literally looks like he's marking exactly. He's trying to look and see. Yep,
oh, they do have a double heavy sniper. And Ninja called it. The man knows. They see one. And
you guys saw the pyramid. This is exactly what Jack talked about earlier. You need 2 walls, 2 layers protecting you from one of those walls so that double sniper will not take you down.
But they've got the tools, the key to open all doors, as I put it. And this zone, Ninja,
it just moved over a mountain, man.
It just moved onto the side of the mountain, so high ground will be in play. But at the same time, Ninja, half of the low ground.
モングラルわお当てていく
Here's a look at Mongrel and Mitro. Remember, Mongrel did go down early on in the last game. He's got to back on up because he's burning through materials very, very quickly. They're far above this storm surge, so they're good for the moment. And there's the replenish from his teammate in Mitro. 64 total builds left.
Always see them doing this. They always split half and half matches.
ベルスカ映らんな
And it's just a perfect way of making sure that you guys have equal material.
Look how weak Sap is. Sap just sneaking out through with that shadow bomb. The spray coming in from Mongrel. Stink bomb is hit as well. Everyone focusing these players on the outside. They've got the minigun firing too. The lobby now picking up quick.
ラグって多分ね、ほんま何もできんのだとほんまにこれで戦ってるやつらほんますげええぐい
This is absolutely insane. 51 players still remain, by the way, in a circle this small. They're just trying to get as many limbs possible as people are rotating in.
Mitro on the bottom right of your screen with that minigun has 631 bullets.
Yo.
Just sprayed down with Mongrel in a fight.
Mongrel!
Does have to back up.
Didn't get the clutch. Someone else stole the kill from him.
Mitro gets chunked as well.
Still have a launch pad, but again, when you're in a situation like this, low ground, they're getting sprayed.
いやそれはあモングラル怒っとるモングラル怒っとる
Going to be eliminated, and Mongrel also, sorry, Airwax just went down as well.
And you see Cease in the elimination feed. Does look like, remember early on, Elevate did go down there.
So delicious.
They go for it. Zane Sap, do they do it?
Do you go for it? There's a launch pad there and so many materials.
This is game-changing loot right now. They've got the builds to go for it if they want.
They're going to do it.
They're going to make the play.
A gold combat shotgun too, man.
Zane and Sap
uncontested.
That's one of those risk versus reward plays that can help set them up for 2 victory royales in a row.
いやもっとこの大会ラグに直してあげたらいいのにな
They're making a statement saying, listen, we're from NA, we're here to play. Taking out the Evil, they didn't know they took them out, but they're definitely taking their loot.
Yeah, for sure, as they are still above this.
Still great rotation items too. They both each have a launch pad, both have 2 shotgun grenades, and they're gonna go. He didn't get it though, they try to get both at the same time. Gonna be flying, and this is it, another massive rotation gonna be taken to the center of Pleasant Park. They're 167 damage above the threshold, so they're looking pretty good right now. The question is, are they going to keep mid-ground, go for low ground, high ground? What's the play?
They didn't get the launch pad. He might have to use his own. Yes, he does again, and that actually works out. He hits his head on something, which takes him down from having to, fly all the way up and get beat. They're going to challenge high ground right now. Zane and Sap looking to do what many would think was impossible, which is win back-to-back games in the stacked lobby. Just saw Falconer in the feed as well. Arkram with an elimination too. 19 duos left as we're moving towards the placement points, Ninja, and these duos know exactly that. 3 points if you make it in the top 15, which could be the difference between first
みんなボムばっかり使ってるね
Are they gonna prioritize rotation in and not taking damage, or are they gonna try to play it a little risky and go for the limbs? If you're gonna be going for limbs, definitely open up to a lot of spray, shotgun shots, AR shots, someone suddenly taking the high ground on you. So It all depends on how
Nice.
the play style can unfold, man.
Many more duos remaining in this game, unlike the last one. Saint with another elimination right there on a KBB. You got Snappy and Red Rush on the high ground, and Sav
over the play. The high ground
goes to the high ground. Take, will he get it?
He's gonna get it. He has it.
Saint's got high ground. Saint has high ground as they go to try to push for 2 victory royales in a row. Saf is there as well, but Snappy just appeared right behind Saf and shotgunned him down right there.
Zayn right now is going to have to concede to the high ground, giving it to Snappy. And he's just going to have to stay alive as long as possible, try to get some placement points. He is obviously a talented player, top player. He can definitely make something happen, and I'm interested to see what he's going to do.
Cease has been by himself since the first moment of this game when Elevate went down at 98 players remaining, and he's somehow still alive. There goes Mega. You've got Darox and Item on the low ground. Warwin getting chopped down as well. Zayt with about 100 HP. Uh-oh. Here comes Vinny and Zexro. They're trying to challenge for the high ground.
Keys right now being held in the storm with 5 limbs. He's going to be eliminated from the back. Zayt taken down as well. Snappy still with the high ground. Zex and Vinny and TSM crew looking good, and they're going to take it. They just took high ground. Snappy gave it to him.
And they just got the high ground. Great use of the shockwave as well. Vinny as well as Zexro on hype for the moment. 5 eliminations so far. They're putting their names in the hat for potential victory royale in this game.
Go down, right? They want those limbs.
Forward now with eliminations back to back. 4 players left in this one. Zexro and Vinny spraying from the high ground. It's a 2 versus 1. The player right on the edge of the zone. The shockwave in the air. He's going to drop on down to hype for the moment. The spray coming on in. It's not enough. Zexro and Vinny.
TSM takes game 2 with style. Both alive. You love to see it.
The victory royale and 7 eliminations.
Look at that.
Vinny's hyped and Zexro looks like
he was stunned.
Got his fries on a fast food order. Why am I thinking about food?
Oh my, you know, Jack, it's pretty expected at this point, but God.
It's on brand.
Taken game 1 and game 2, and honestly, I think that we can all say that the teams hyped up the most have been even. Guess what? Mongrel and Mitro, man, they've also been performing well. They still have so many points from eliminations.
Yep.
Oh man, what a great shotgun shot. They were perfectly, I think they're even jumping and shotgunning at the same time. Vinny pop off, man. You love the pop off.
So hyped. Zexro's about to start cranking 90s or default dancing in the lobby.
Like he's trying to talk about literally what are they going to do in the next game.
Yeah.
Like that's what that focus is. That reminds me, I've been in this situation before. He grabbed his hand and shook it for himself, man. That's a top teammate, man. Great synergy.
What a start to today's competition. The energy in here is insane. I am looking around and there are thousands and thousands of people filling up the Arthur Ashe Stadium live from New York City. Again, my name Jack Courage Dunlop, joined by Tyler Ninja Blevins for what is the first ever Fortnite World Cup Finals. $30 million on the line this weekend. Millions will be tuning on in from across the world. There's so many ways to watch, and we're just 1/3 of the way done with today's action, and it's already been fantastic.
Don't even want it to end, man. I could be here all night. These games are incredible.
Yep.
Just listen, if you guys are watching at home, you guys want to be here, right? You guys want to be competing. Take notes.
Yeah.
Watch these players. Watch how they build. Watch the fights that they take, the way they rotate. See you guys here next year, man.
Well, guess what? Game number 2 ended with style with the North American duo of Vinny and Zexro taking it. They're on the floor with none other than Jordan Fisher.
Thank you so much, Courage. I appreciate that. NA showing up and taking care of business. Games 1 and 2, Vinny and Zexro with a fantastic in, both together, which is an incredible thing, right? Walk me through the just in-game for you guys.
So the comp's kind of hectic because of all the noise, but we're just really good at playing together. Like, we're the longest duo that have played together, so yeah, we just know what.
Great. Fantastic work, guys. Back to you, Ninja and Courage. JD!
Thank you so much, Jordan. The duo of Vinny and Zexro, you know, they've always been known as being so aggressive.
Yeah.
From all the times we've seen them in these competitive tournaments. While they might be some younger players, they've definitely been around the block here in competitive Fortnite.
Again, you just see them, just like a lot of other talent here, always at the top of the duo qualifiers every single week. Even though they already qualified, they continue to keep playing, and practicing. Guess what? They just took the game number 2. You got to be pumped right now, man. Once you win one of these games, you can't let up, though. Again, and that's why I love that energy. Zex was immediately just, I felt like he was just talking about What are we going to do next? Hey, man, good job. We won that. Let's do it again.
Yeah.
Right? How are we going to change? Maybe even do better somehow. Get more limbs in Game 3.
No, for sure. And they know that. They're not going to take their foot off the gas pedal. Folks, we have our standings after game number 2. Where are things playing on out? It is still Zayt and Sap at the top. Dubs and Mega at 18 points in second. Zexro and Vinny.
おー、6位。
points up to 17 Ninja, and that is the
15ポイント。
plays on out. Anyone
やば。
pop off game and come right back.
あいつら26ポイントやん。
Still in your top 5, as well as Serpent Hype, Derox, Item, Forward, and Toxic.
6位までです。でも6位やけんな。
Zayt and Sap do have a nice little lead right now. Nobody is safe from the rest of this lobby. I'll tell you that right now.
I mean, just take a look at the points. We've got 11 points, right? Benji and Mr. Savage, they fell out of
いや
the top 10. But look at
リズラマより全然活躍してるよ。
M11Z, 12 points, 12 points, 12 points. All they need is 2 or 3 points, 2 or 3 extra eliminations right there, and boom, they'll move up 6 places. You know what I mean? So it's still anyone's game, all right? 2 pop-off games, 1 pop-off game, boom, you're already in the top 5.
Remember, if you get 50th place or 11th place, from that whole time in between, you win $100,000 as a duo.
Still.
But if you go from 10th up to 1st, it jumps all the way to 3 million. So everyone, eyes on that top prize. We are just 1/3 of the way through the action today, but I know we've had a lot of fun up here, Ninja. What an absolute blast, ladies and gentlemen. Can we give a round of applause to Ninja for hopping in for some guest casting?
英子ちゃんも徳の前に寝てるね。
Great job. Always a pleasure, brother, to be here. That's going to do it for us for now up here on the caster desk, but I know Zeke is down on the floor with some notes for you all.
Thank you guys so much, man. What an awesome first 2 set of games from Sap and Zay locking down the lobby to Zexro and Vinny just coming in super clutch. And of course, guys, you've been here. We got to see Ninja. He got to go ahead and commentate some games. So what I want to know from you is, have you guys had a good time? Have you enjoyed it? If so, let's just let me hear it. You know, that was so. Let's pretend I didn't ask. Have you guys been enjoying yourselves? That's what I'm talking about. Obviously, we've got
若干ボード化に似とるわこいつ。
you know, if you've been watching for a long time, you know I'm a big fan of everyone that loves Fortnite. It's all about bringing people together. And I like to say Fortnite fam. That's my thing. That's what I do. And you know, there's actually a lot of people from around the world that have come here to compete, to watch, to be part of all of this. And I thought, what better way to give back to you guys than to teach you how to say Fortnite from all around the world. So just a moment, take a look at the video, and I can't wait because this is actually the first time I'm seeing this. A lot of work went into making this happen, so I can't wait for us to watch this together. Let's take a look.
Hello Fortnite fam.
포트나이트 팬 여러분들 안녕하세요.
Привет, Fortnite 팀이야.
네오티르테토 리오.
Tjena Fortnite folk.
Ja, Maofin.
What's up Fortnite fam?
포트나이트 팬 여러분들
안녕하세요. What's up Fortnite fam? Hey, 저는 Fortnite fan.
What's up, Fortnite fam?
Was geht, Fortnite-Freunde?
What's up Fortnite fam?
Yo, what's up, Fortnite fam? Are you trying to do the floss?
Sorry, I'm texting. What's up, Fortnite fam?
What's up Fortnite fam? What's up Fortnite fam? What's up Fortnite fam? E aí galera do Fortnite?
What's up, Fortnite fam?
G'day Fortnite fam. Bonjour, comment ça va les fans de Fortnite? G'day Fortnite fam.
Cheer up, Fortnite fam. What up, boys?
That was even better than I thought it would be. Just embrace it. We, as a collective, are the Fortnite fam. Get used to it. We're here to stay. Now, guys, you know, there's a few more things I want to take a look at before we hop back into the next game. One of the things to kind of do if you're here or if you're at home, you've been watching, Ninja actually had a pretty dope hoodie, a World Cup kind of exclusive hoodie. Would you like one of those things? Would you like one of the crazy World Cup shirts that we have? You can totally get your hands on one. Head on over retailroad.com. Get yourself a nice shirt. We got some hoodies.
眠
We
て
got hats. We've even got the little drone that's the battle bus. It looks amazing. The top balloon is actually the drone. So you've got the bus that's literally flying around. You best believe I'm going to pick one up and mess around with my family. They're not ready for it. There you go. There's some on your screen. Also, that drift shirt, by far, my favorite piece of merchandise ever. Those of you that really do know me, you know I love Drift. He's easily my favorite character.
いや、ワールドカップパーカーは出せよ。
World Cup exclusive thing? Go ahead and take a look. Now, for those of you who have also been watching kind of all 10-week qualifiers long, you know we love Golden Boy. And there's actually one thing specifically he was kind of telling people as we were going through interviews. And that was, hey, when we get to New York, you're going to be in my hometown. Let's catch up and get a slice of pizza. Now, I know you're thinking, wait a minute, Zeke, what about like everyone else? Why is it just Golden Boy? Well, he's a Golden Boy and he's selfish and he wanted the pizza all for himself. Get called out. That's right. Now the world knows. But a few of those players actually took us up on the offer. They went out for some pizza. They had a night on the town. So let's take a look together and check this out.
New York City. We got the Statue of Liberty, Central Park, the Empire State Building, and the first ever Fortnite World Cup Finals. I couldn't be more excited about the greatest Fortnite players from around the world coming to my hometown to duke it out. But before the action started, I took World Cup qualifying players Aiden and Chinkin out to show them the Big Apple, starting with PC Gaming Cafe, Waypoint.
What's up, boys? Welcome to Waypoint. Good to see you. Good to meet you. Good to meet you. All right, fellas, let's go and grab a drink. Let's go. All right. All right, gentlemen, thank you so much for joining me here in my hometown, New York City. Thoughts on it so far? Chinkin, we'll start with you.
Hot,
Okay.
a lot of people.
Yeah. Hot and a lot of people. I'm sorry, but also welcome to New York. That's kind of the way it is out here. Where are you from in Austria?
Austria, like I'm near Salzburg.
And the population?
40K.
I think it was like 40,000 people in the train that you were in on the way here.
Probably.
Yeah, so
There was so many people.
now I want to talk about the competition at hand because obviously this is going to be the biggest opportunity, I would imagine, of your lives. You're going to be playing in front of a massive crowd. Is there a way as a player that you prepare for that?
I don't think like there's a way to like prepare for it.
Yeah.
But try to like calm down, not get like nervous, not get shaky and stuff.
Yeah.
And then we should be good. Like.
It's still crazy having like a live crowd.
Yeah.
I try not to take tournaments like too seriously. If I play relaxed, I feel like I do better. I remember when everyone's like, this guy looks like he's just chilling on his couch at home, the casters, and it was like, I was just relaxed, you know, and
Yeah.
I feel like I played better.
Okay, so gentlemen, we're going to be heading off to some different sites around the city. We're going to go to Washington Square Park, so let's go and check it out. All right, so now here we are in Washington Square Park, gentlemen, and I love the fact
寝
that
ちゃうわ
we're
この間に。
set this up. I don't know what these pieces would symbolize.
I don't know.
I'm not too sure. Is it like king or queen? While
ちょっ
we
と
have this here, let's talk
寝る
about
かもしれんけん配信は切ります。
potentially going to be facing off against each other. Have you thought about that now?